always said a bank isn't a place to lock up money. It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
The cornerstone.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union's recreational loan special is in full swing with rates as low as 2.25% APR and terms as long as 15 years. Now is your chance to get into that new or used boat, jet ski, camper, motorcycle, UTV, or ATV you've been dreaming about. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and let the girls at Owyhee Federal Credit Union make that dream a reality.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us, American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Service Master of Pier is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pier is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
For a very young team, several freshmen playing, and they've had two tough opponents. Sully Buttes in week one, a good DeSmet team last week. They're back at home tonight for a Dupree team that has had better signs themselves at the start of this season. A lead in their opener before falling late at Faith, and then a loss last week to Lemon McIntosh. So, as a friend of mine likes to say, somebody's must go. Dupree and Stanley County, both 0-2 as they're set to play tonight at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. And high school football on 1060 103.1 KGFX is brought to you by Yesway, Avera St. Mary's Hospital, First Dakota National Bank, Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Pierre Regional Airport, Access Health Fort Pierre, Fisher Rounds and Associates Insurance and Real Estate, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Ferding Electric, and Venture Communications. And these in-game sponsors help bring you high school football here on KGFX. Potsdam Agency, State Farm Insurance, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Montana Dakota Utilities, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre, AgTegra, Bauman Lumber, they'll bring you our player of the game in our post-game show. And Wagner Auto, as always, bringing you the scoreboard. And don't forget, of course, you can see this game at the KGFX page at drgnews.com and at the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo. And video coverage of KGFX play-by-play is brought to you by Bauman Lumber. Trinity Pearson is our studio coordinator. Ooh, aren't we special? Jody Brozick is handling the video for us this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Stanley County last Friday night went to DeSmet, took on a good Bulldog team who had suffered a tough loss the week before. And DeSmet, well, they did have size on the Buffaloes and a whole lot of experience. Stanley County was able to score late with backups. The young man Cash Richardson again made an impression, this time on offense. Not a bad effort at all by Stanley County, but going against pretty strong opposition. That's not taking anything away from Dupree. The Tigers' numbers are low. Last year, Dupree came here for the final game of the regular season. It was a win Stanley County needed to make the postseason, and the Buffs had it, winning by a score of 50-0. Cody Eden has some of those players back from that team. And again, how they went for most of the game against Faith in the opener had to be encouraging, but a pretty good Longhorn team came back to win. Lemon McIntosh was able to defeat Dupree last week 28-6 in the Tigers' home opener. So that's the matchup tonight of two 0-2 teams, Dupree and Stanley County at Ole Williamson Field. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team and reminds you to buckle up every trip, every time. On the Potsdam Agency State Farm pregame coming up, we'll tell you what's happening around high school football. For in 11B and 9-man the third week of the season. For the top 3 11AA classes, the second week of the season. Our keys to success on the way to and starting lineups as well before Dupree and Stanley County kick it off around the top of the hour. More of our Becky Possible State Farm pregame coming up. We'll take a look around high school football when we return in 1 minute here on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
If you are shopping for equipment, Grossenberg Implement is where you need to look. With 8 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, Grossenberg has a huge selection of planters, windrowers, tractors, combines, mowers, even gazers. And everyone at Grossenberg Implement hopes you have a great Labor Day. And if you need your Grossenberg fix, it'll have to be online, grossenberg.com. Doors are closed. They're taking the day off too. Happy Labor Day from the staff at Grossenberg Implement.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable. Every farm is
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
At Sioux Nation Seed Warehouse in Fort Pierre for these varieties of certified winter wheat seed: AP Claire, Cy.
Stanley County head coach Max Vogt. Just a moment, Max. We're not ready for you yet. We begin our keys to success with the Dupree Tigers. And again, there is encouragement. Think of this. This team got outscored 211-0 in their last 4 games last season. They won only once over Newell. But they came back, had the lead until the last 5 minutes in that game in faith. Not many numbers, not a whole lot of size. There was one big guy on each line, so Dupree's just going to have to muddle through. They're one of the smaller, in fact, maybe one of the very smallest programs in 9AA football. Now we'll just be about ready. I know Max Vogt wants to tell us about it, and after a 1-minute break, we'll hear the keys to success from Max Vogt from the Bottsaba Agency State Farm pregame in Fort Pierre at Ole Williamson Field, Stanley County Buffaloes and the Dupree Tigers. Back with Max Vogt when we return in 1 minute here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Field in Fort Pierre, Bottsaba Agency State Farm pregame continues. Our keys to success now with Stanley County head coach Max Vogt. Look, the Smets probably poised to make another run late in the playoffs, and I'm sure you believe that anyway, but I know you especially believe that after you saw them last week. That's a pretty good football team.
Yeah, real good football team. I was happy with how hard our kids played, especially given a couple circumstances there. And I was actually really happy that there was a few drives there. We made them go 14 and 15 plays to go and score a touchdown. And a lot of teams, especially at the high school football level, they'll shoot themselves in the foot, they'll make a mistake, and we'll get a stop. But they're a very senior-laden team and very well coached, and they did a really good job of holding on to that football and being able to punch it in for touchdowns when they had it. So DeSmit played well. I felt like our kids played hard. We made some young kid mistakes, which we were bound to do, and hopefully we fix those with a good week of practice and looking forward to our next opportunity.
The point of what you said about DeSmet had some long drives, but still at this point, given how your team is, given how young your team is, and no matter which side of the ball it's on, reps are still very important right now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like our kids did a great job. It just kind of goes to show that defensively we were in the right spots consistently, play after play. And the problem is those right spots were some freshmen trying to tackle some seniors. And we were giving up a little bit of weight and a little bit of athleticism, and we made a few mistakes that they didn't make. So it was good to see that our kids were learning, and that's kind of another thing I said too was it's kind of where we want to be by the end of the season. We want to be that sharpened up, that sharp and that good as that team that we played was. And if we get a little bit better each week, there's no reason we can't be there.
Well, and there's weeks to do it, and you have another opportunity here against Dupree. You saw them last year. Right at the end here, it was the win that got you into the playoffs. How do you think you match up with this Tiger team?
Yeah, we're excited. We're just excited for another opportunity to be able to play. We know that they've lost 2 games, and they had a really close one when they opened their season and lost by a point there. So they're hungry for a win just like we are, and we know we're going to have to play hard to get it.
Guy and we'll go over the starting lineups in a minute, but I'm going to hear a name that a lot of people may not have heard before, and he's going to start as one of your wideouts, and that's Q Bourne. He's another freshman, so another young man getting a chance. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, Q's done a really nice job at practice. He got in some on the defensive side last week, and he's getting a little bit more confident. And we decided, he's earned it, and he's earned some time to be able to go out there and make some blocks for us and hopefully help us in the run game.
And that is more depth. And you talk about, and when you go to your spread look, that can add to Paxton and to Caden Montana and to Blaze Frost and obviously to Chase Hansen. You've got more people to use out there.
Yeah, we're so excited. We're in a great spot numbers-wise. We're hovering right around that 30 kid mark, and that's the best numbers we've had in years here. So we're excited because it allows us to play some more JV games. It obviously allows us to give the varsity guys some breaks and be able to be more fresh during the varsity contests. And it's just our job to try to find the puzzle pieces here and find which ones fit and which ones are going to give us the best chance to win the game.
All right. What is that key or keys to success to coming up with win number 1 tonight?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we've done a nice job of not turning the football over. We've only turned it over, I think, 1 time in both our games, and that's going to lead to success. It hasn't panned out yet, but as long as we keep going with that and then really looking for our defense, instead of just settling for being in the right spots and making those tackles, I'm looking for our defense to make some really big plays tonight. Cause some turnovers, really be chaotic, and really kind of just play their best football they've played all year tonight.
Your turnover number right now is +2. If it's that way in 7 weeks, you could have pretty good results.
Yeah, I'd be excited about that.
Max Vogt, the head coach of the Stanley County Buffaloes. Thank you again. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Coming up on the Potsdam Agency State Farm pregame, we'll have the starting lineups and more from Willie Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. And we'll return in 1 minute here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union's recreational loan special is in full swing with rates as low as 2.25% APR and terms as long as 15 years. Now is your chance to get into that new or used boat, jet ski, camper, motorcycle, UTV, or ATV you've been dreaming about. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and let the girls at Owyhee Federal Credit Union make that dream a reality.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Montana Dakota Utility starting lineups now at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. Let's tell you about the Buffaloes first. Quarterback is Brock Zabe, the junior. And Brock is the 6'4", 175-pounder who has 144 yards passing, a touchdown and a pick in 2 games. Colton Brady, the senior running back, 70 yards rushing so far in 22 carries. The average for this club is 72 a game. They want to see Brady and fullback Barrett Schweitzer run the ball a little bit more. Schweitzer with 5 catches for 35 yards. He and Chase Hansen lead the team in receptions. Hansen is the 6', 145-pound junior with 5 catches for 88 yards. The wide receivers, we just referred to Q Bourne, and Q will make the start for the first time. He's 6'3", 175. But we'll still see plenty of Paxton Deal and Blaze Frost, the sophomore, who has 1 catch, and Caden Montana, who has a couple of catches. Max Foth is the head coach of the Stanley County Buffaloes in his 6th season, and his record is at 23 and 24. We'll go over to the Dupree Tigers starting lineup after this from Montana Dakota Utilities. We're back in 30 seconds to Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre here on KGFX.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS.
Trent Thorstensen, a senior, is Dupree's quarterback, 6'2", 140 pounds. Clayton McClellan also in the backfield, a 5'10", 145 junior, along with Bobby Brewer, 5'11", 170 junior. Trey Whitewolf is a freshman at 5'10". He'll be a running back and line up split sometimes. Tight end is Brandon Jewett, a 5'8", 145-pound sophomore. And on the line both ways for Dupree, a 6'2" sophomore, Cameron Deckley, a 5'11" sophomore, Braden Terveen-Smith, and a 210-pound junior at 5'10", Matthew Lemke, and one of the guys with some size on this team, Noah Little wounded, a 6', 300-pound sophomore. Cody Eaton is in his 2nd year as head coach of Dupree, 0-2 this season overall, 1-9. And those are the starting lineups brought to you by Montana Dakota Utilities, in the community to serve. Now, time to tell you about the law on the field. It's brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, and we'll introduce the officials for this game when we return to Ole Williamson Field in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
See website for license details.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
Game are these: Matt Clark, Mike Sarda, Doug Pitts, Wade Stobbs, and Ryan Huizinga. Those are the law on the field. It's brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Well, thank heaven for small favors, because it could be yesterday when it was about 10 degrees warmer than what it is right now. And there's a pretty good breeze, as there's been out of the north all day long at about 15 miles an hour. So that'll favor the team moving from our right to our left. 84 degrees, so not too bad. Sunshine, that's the forecast for the next several days, too.
after the sun sets, it should be pretty comfortable. Trek Thorstensen, Bobby Brewer, Roper Eaton, Braden Terveen Smith, the captains for the Dupree Tigers. And for the Stanley County Buffaloes, Brock Zabe, Chase Hansen, Barrett Schweitzer, and Nathaniel Nelson come out, and the coin toss will take place, and then not too long after that, we'll get this game going. Natural grass, of course, here at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre, and in pretty good shape, given what the weather has been over the last very long time. As you know, this field in pretty good condition. Stanley County in their home purple tops, white numerals in gold, twin buffaloes above the block print number on the front, big block print number on the back, and the gold pants with the purple and gold piping. Well, purple and gold are Dupree's main uniform colors too. White tops they wear on the road with their purple numerals, and they're in gold trim. Purple pants with a gold and white trim on the side. 50-0 when these teams met in the final game of the regular season for both a year ago. It was a win that Stanley County needed. It was the last of their 4 to end the regular season and allowed the Buffs to make the postseason.
It looks like your Buffaloes
Stanley County won the toss, and they have elected to receive the football. So we are very, very close to the Linz Dakota Martin Fort Pierre opening kickoff a few minutes early, but no one's complaining. So let's hear from those good folks, and then we'll get this one started in 30 seconds from Ole Williamson Field here on KGFX.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
And Chase Hansen at the end to our left, line up at about the 10. To receive the kick, Stanley County will go from right to left, taking the wind in this first quarter of play. They'll be with the wind anyway. And the big fella, no little wounded, will kick off. We hope you enjoy the action from Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. As we say, someone is going to win for the first time this season tonight as both teams come in with a record of 0-2. Stanley County with 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns so far. They have not scored yet before the fourth quarter. Let's see what they do on their first drive. Little wounded with the kick and running up on it and bouncing off Schweitzer, and he picks it up at his 23, 25, 30, 35, and down to about his
looks like we'll start off on about the 35-yard line.
36
for the Buffaloes.
Yard line before Fletcher Brooklyn was in on the play for Dupree. And it'll be for Stanley County right on the 35 is where they will start their own 35-yard line. Stanley County has moved the football. It's just a matter of putting it in the end zone. They've got to do better in the late downs, as we'll get to when those downs come up. 1st and 10, Stanley County from their 35, from right to left under center is Brock Zave. Stretch handoff Brady around right end. Colton is to his 40 and tried to turn that corner and brought down near his own 43-yard line. Trek Thorstensen
looks like Thorstensen
may have saved Brady from going a whole lot further, as it was 8 yards for Stanley County on the first play from scrimmage. They've averaged just over 2.5 yards rushing the ball coming in. They will spot it actually back. They say his knee went down outside the 41-yard line. So it's a gain of 6 and 2nd down and 4, and a little bit of trouble with that
Barrett Schweitzer with the
carry by Schweitzer as he's brought down right away.
By number 90, Noah
and there's
Littlewood
big
to bring up about a 3rd and 5.
Noah Littlewood to bring him down. And that's a loss. Back to the 40 for Stanley County. 3rd down and 5. And again, here's been the issue. Stanley County only 6 of 24 on 3rd down in their first 2 games. They need 5 here from their own 40. They run out of the eye with Zabe under center. Fake to Brady, roll right, throw right, caught, plays Frost to the 50 to the 40 of Dupree, and brought down there by Trek Thorstensen. Good play fake there as Zabe was able to find then Blaze Frost. But Stanley County converts a third down. That's what they want to see. The play ends at the 44-yard line of Dupree for 15 yards and the first down of this game. Just underway. Minute 20 gone. No score at Ole Williamson Field. Did get going a little tiny bit early tonight. Man in motion, and they hand it off. Turning the left corner is Paxton Deal, 40-37 of Dupree at the left sideline right below us before he is forced out of bounds.
Looks like he's going to pick up a gain of about
by Clayton McClellan.
7-8 yards, bring up about a 2nd down and 3 for the Buffaloes.
Spotted at the 37-yard line of Stanley County, and that'll make it 2nd down and about 3. So a good start for SC on this first drive as they send Blaze Frost wide to the right, 2 receivers to the left. 2nd down, 3 Stanley County at Dupree's 37. Hanson in motion, the handoff and a delay to Colton Brady. Left side, lot of room, 35-30, down the left numbers, 20. Breaks a tackle, 15, and down near the 11-yard line of Dupree. Broken tackles there as finally the last one was made by Roper Eaton, but an enormous gain. In fact, spotted right on the 10-yard line. So that's going to make it 1st and goal, a run of 27 yards for Paxton Deal.
1st and goal for the Buffaloes.
Well, Stanley County moves the football. On 1st down, a roll right by Zabe. It is caught by Hanson at the 5. Right corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Stanley County.
Chase Hanson in for the touchdown.
Stanley County takes less than 2 minutes. Zabe has his 2nd touchdown pass. They've both been to Hanson. He caught the big one, of course, 2 weeks ago here against Sully Buttes. And Stanley County has taken the early lead. Here's Colton Brady to try the extra point. Bit of a high snap, and it blocked. It's blocked right back at him by Treg Thorstensen. The snap from Barrett Schweitzer high. Chase Hanson had a tough time handling it. But Stanley County takes the lead. And let's take a break. 10:01 left first quarter. Stanley County leads Dupree 6-0. Back in 1 minute on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
Stanley County takes a minute 59 to score. 5 plays, 55 yards, and Tyler Leiferman is ready to kick. He had a touchback last week, and it looks like he's going to have another if it makes it to the goal line, and he does. So Leiferman has his 2nd touchback in as many weeks, and Dupree will have to start from their 20-yard line. So the kickoff is for a touchback. And here comes Dupree from left to right from their 20 against the wind. And it is a direct snap back to Bobby Brewer. Brewer at left guard. As around 3.
Looked like maybe Brady, 22 on the tackle there.
Actually, no gain for Brewer in the first carry for Dupree, and it's second down and 10 right and the 20-yard line. How much will Dupree try to go to the air is the question. They didn't do much when they were here last year, and they do try to run again on second down, this time with Braden Smith. But not much for him, only a couple. In fact, only a yard. Colton Brady made that stop. But Dupree is only out to their 22 after a 2-yard gain. And it is third down and 8. 6-0 Stanley County on the pass from Zabe to Hansen. Second time they've connected this year. Third and 8 Dupree from their 22. A roll right at Thorstensen. He's smashed by Chase Hansen. Sack back inside the 15-yard line. Thorstensen could not turn the corner, and Chase Hansen had a bear hug on him. And it is spotted back at the 13-yard line, Worley. Fourth down and 17. Well, there have been some sacks for this team. Chase Hansen and Barrett Schweitzer right for the punt of Bobby Brewer at the Dupree 45. End-over-end kick, and Stanley County will let this bounce, and it's good field position here as Dupree downs it in Stanley County territory at the 35-yard line. And that is just a 22-yard punt with 8 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Stanley County scored on their first possession and leads 6-0. Before the second possession begins, let's pause for station identification.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety, 1060 KTFX Pier. Rebroadcasting on K276 GT 103.1 FM, Fort Pierre. Arrive alive, don't text and drive.
First and 10 for Stanley County at the Dupree 35. Handoff from Zabe to Brady out of the shotgun. Left sideline, 30, 25 and more. 20, 10, and dragged down inside the 5-yard line. Trey Whitewolf, at least for the moment, saved a touchdown, but Hansen really turned the corner fast.
He was caught down there in about the 2, maybe the 3-yard line.
And Hansen with a big run all the way down to the 5-yard line for 30 more, and it's first down and goal for Stanley County as they look for their second touchdown in this first quarter. They're up 6-0. 10th man, or the 12th man, that is, comes off the field quickly for Dupree on first and goal from the 5. Hand to Brady. Room on the right side, but then it is closed off quickly, and Brady's brought down after about a yard. And the pursuit there, very well done by T. Berquin, because there was great room for Brady right there. Looked like he had an open path to the end zone, but instead Berquin stopped him for no gain. Second down and goal, Stanley County at Dupree's 5. Well, already 95 yards of offense for Stanley County in this game. Second and goal, they're at the 5-yard line of Dupree. Zabe with the pitch left, looking for room is Brady. A block for him to the 5, to the end zone, touchdown. Barrett Schweitzer through the block. And the convoy led Colton Brady to his first rushing touchdown. And the lead for Stanley County increases to 12-0, just over 5 minutes into this game. Didn't take the Buffs long. Big play on the first play of this drive. The 30-yard run by Chase Hansen. And Stanley County with a 12-0 lead will keep their offense on the field and try for the 2-point conversion. So a great start. The Buffs were looking for this, and they have received it. Zabe is under center, high backfield behind him. Dotted by Brady, who takes the handoff, slipped a little bit, and then is brought down by Braden Smith. So the 2-point run is no good, but Stanley County has scored again. Let's take a break. 6:53 left first quarter at Ole Williamson Field. Now it is Stanley County 12, Dupree nothing. Back in 1 minute with high school football. 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Brewer returns this one for Dupree from the 10, 20, 25, across the 30 and near the 35-yard line. But a good play there by Coy Ludeman to bring him down. So good return by Brewer. And let's see what Dupree can do now. 3 plays and out the first time. Dupree starts from their 35. Last time they started from their 30. 12-0 Stanley County. Touchdown pass from Zabe to Hansen. Touchdown run by Brady so far in this first quarter for SC, looking for win number 1. Trek Thorstensen
sets up a shotgun
in the shotgun from his 35, 1st and 10. Takes the snap. They want to toss on first down. Nobody open. On a scramble, Thorstensen to the right to the 35, to his 40, and down to his 42. Good job by Thorstensen. Weston Prince was able to bring down Thorstensen, but good play on the read there because no one was open. Thorstensen saw the opportunity there to move forward
second down and two
and did. Gain of 8 for Thorstensen, and Dupree with a 2nd and short. After the best plays so far, but of course there have only been 4 for Dupree, 3 and out on their first possession. They line up Brandon Jewett now, wide to the left. Slot to the left is Roper Eaton. 2 receivers to the right there, Bobby Bruter and Clayton McClellan. 2nd and 2 from Dupree. From their 43, Thorstensen with some protection. Now wants to throw. Now he is chased, and he is brought down. Maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage by Hayden Rago. Was there able to bring him down there. And no gain, so that won't be a sack. But again, another scramble there by Thorstensen. And Dupree is going to take their first timeout. So we'll take it as well. 5:19 left in the first quarter. It's an Actegra timeout with Stanley County leading Dupree by a score of 12-0. And we'll come back to Ole Williamson Field in 30 seconds here on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
An Actegra timeout. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Actegra cooperative today. Dupree with a 3rd down, long two, really about 2.5 from outside their 43. 2 receivers each way. Thorstensen and a whistle stops things because there must have been a problem in the line.
Maybe blood or something on the uniform, possibly. We got to get a sub.
Ed Clark, the referee, says no play's got to stop because one of the Tigers, Matthew Lemke, had to come off. Could have been cut. Roper Eaton is in for him, so no penalty. And here we go again for Dupree. 3rd down and 2 from their 43. They need this one. Trailing 12-0, 5:18 left in the first quarter. Thorstensen takes the snap, throws right, wants Brewer, long right, and dive, and he couldn't hang on. Well covered by Weston Prince, but when Brewer hit the ground at the Stanley County 25, the ball did too.
Fourth down, and about 3 to go.
Well thrown ball by Thorstensen and right in the hands of Brewer, but he could not quite hang on to it. Dupree will, it appears, not take the chance on 4th down and 2, as Bobby Brewer will step back to be in punt formation. Standing at his 34 is Chase Hansen, who says, go up in case they fake it. Punt straight up in the air, end over end. It'll need a Dupree bounce, and it has a little bit of one. And it'll be down by the Tigers at the Stanley County 38-yard line, and that's where Stanley County will start their third possession with 4:59 left in the first quarter. And Stanley County up 12-0 after they've scored on their first 2 possessions. They've outgained Dupree 100 yards to 1 so far. 3 first downs to none, but here's what's got to be encouraging for the Buffs. They already have 94 yards rushing on 7 carries. Hansen had a 30-yard run, and Deal, of course, the 27-yard run. 1st and 10, Stanley County from their 38. Zabe with a pitch left. Once Colton Brady has him, looks for room. Not much there. He only back to the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit there by Matthew Lemke. Helping out was Braden Terveen-Smith. And that's a nice job right there to hold Brady to no gain.
That'll bring up just maybe a no gain.
Now that hole was closed pretty quickly. Zabe near the sideline will bring the play into the huddle. Who said teams don't huddle? I've seen more huddling in the first 3 games than I've seen since the 1990s. 2nd and 10, Stanley County from their 38.
Zabe back again in shotgun formation.
Frost to the left, 3 receivers to the right. Zabe in the shotgun. Brock with a roll right, throws right out of the reach of Hansen. At his 45. Threw it a little bit behind Chase Hansen. And Stanley County will have a 3rd down and long. Well, they converted a 3rd down earlier. We told you about the trouble they've had in their first 2 games. Zabe 2 for 3 throwing, has had the touchdown pass. It's 3rd and 10 for SC from their 38. 3 receivers to the right, 1 in a wing and 2 wide, 1 to the left. Zabe, some pressure, hit as he throws, and it's picked off. At the 39-yard line of Stanley County, it's Roper Eaton. Across the 35 and down to the Stanley County 30. Zabe had to throw because there was the pressure on him. And the interception is made. And Roper Eaton has run it back.
That'll put the Tigers 1st and 10 at the Buffalo's 30-yard line.
9 yards to the 30-yard line of Stanley County. And that is where Dupree is with 4:01 left in the first quarter. Stanley County up 12-0, but Dupree with a chance to take advantage of some good field position.
Quarterback
just the 3rd turnover so far by Stanley County. There's still a +1 in that number. Handoff for Dupree on 1st down to Braden Terveen-Smith.
Terveen-Smith with the carry.
Around right end, he's across
Prince with your tackle
to the 24-yard line of
picks up about 6 yards, bring up a 2nd
Stanley County, and that'll make it 2nd down and 4. It was a Dupree team, and we remember from the final game of the year a year ago. Well, they don't have many numbers now, but they didn't then, and they had been through a difficult season, didn't score a point in their last 4 games as it turned out, and Stanley County rolled and clinched a playoff spot last October. Here is a whistle as
looks like the defense is a little early. That'll probably bring up a 1st
play
down.
Started.
Give the Tigers a 1st down on the penalty.
And it's on Stanley County. It's encroachment. They stopped the play, but they're going to call it on Stanley County, and that gives Dupree a 1st down. Well, a gift there for Dupree to give them 5 yards in their first down of the game. Well, sometimes you'll see the officials let the play go even after encroachment like that, but they must have ruled that enough was made where they had to stop the play. Anyway, it's a Dupree first down. 1st and 10 at the Stanley County 19. From left to right, 12-0 SC, 3:22 left first quarter. Thorstensen with a little delay on a draw to Terveen Smith, and he is stacked up
at the line of scrimmage
at right guard, and Cash Richardson was in there.
Cash Richardson and Tyler Leifman all in on the tackle.
In fact, that drops him back a yard to the 20. That was a loss on the play. 2nd down and 11 for Dupree.
They did stopping for a loss. That brings up
White tops moving from left to right. Remember, watch this game at the KGFX pitch. Toss right. It's Terveen Smith again. One ankle tackle broken right sideline, and he slipped inside the 20. He was trying to make a cut. There is a flag down, too. Terveen Smith just fell down, but a holding penalty on Dupree anyway is going to bring the Tigers back with 2:38 left first quarter.
Weston Prince, your tackler.
The Pierre Governors tonight, they are in Brookings, looking to make it 2-0 and looking to defeat a team they've lost to in the regular season the last 2 years. Brian Oakland has that one on River 92.7. Well,
be second about 21 yards for the Tigers.
The hold here, and in fact, it was enforced from the 24. It is back to the 34. So this makes it
Thorstensen under center.
2nd down.
He drops back to pass.
And
he's got a man
16. Thorstensen with a throw right and on the right sideline. The catch is made. He got a foot down. Wade McClellan, well covered by Weston Prince, but McClellan made a good catch on the right sideline. Inside the 5. And that'll make it 1st down and goal for Dupree. The best play that Dupree has had so far. That is a 31-yard gain down to the 3-yard line.
Once again, Trey Thorstensen
of Stanley County. Thorstensen with the eye backfield behind him. Man is in motion. Hand off at right guard, Terveen Smith, down to the 2 or 1. Draws a little bit closer. Met by Colton Brady.
Met by Colton Brady at the line.
Gain of a couple down to the 1. Makes it 2nd down and goal for Dupree, trying to cut into a 12-0 Stanley County lead, 1:55 in the first quarter. But now the officials stop play before Dupree lines up, because there was something in the end zone that a young man was told to pick up, and now he has, and now we're ready. Thorstensen under center again. And they go right up the middle with the quarterback. Thorstensen, he's into the end zone for a Dupree touchdown. So they turn the interception into points. And with 1:51 left in the first quarter, this is a 1-score game. Good result there by Dupree after the interception by Roper Eaton set it up. 12-6 now for Stanley County. Dupree keeps their offense on the field and will go for 2. Nope, they will not. They will go with the kick, and this is Carson Farley, F-A-R-L-E-E. He's a junior. He'll try to make it. Nope, they snap it right to Thorstensen, and they fake it. Throw right. Dive by Brewer.
Catch by number 1, Bobby Brewer, brings their score 12-8.
By McClellan, he made the catch into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works. Well, they didn't even really hide it very well. They just faked it, and it ended up in Brewer's hands, and he has it. So we have a 4-point game. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Let's take another break. Good one here. Stanley County leads Dupree by a score now of 12-8. We're back in 30 seconds on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
30-yard drive for Dupree in 5 plays. They take 2:10 to score, taking advantage of the interception. This kick goes straight left, and Chase Hansen will let that go out of bounds at the 20-yard line of Stanley County, so that'll improve the Buffs' field position. The drive ended with the 1-yard sneak by Treg Thorstensen, and the 2-point conversion good on the pass from Thorstensen to Bobby Brewer.
First and 10.
And Stanley County will take over on their 35 with 1:45 left in the first quarter. It is a 12-8 lead for Stanley County. They scored the first couple of times that they had the football tonight. Brock Zabe to chase. It's another trip to Tyndall for the second straight year. Buffaloes will play Bonham on Friday, September 16th. First and 15, Stanley County from their 30. Hand out to Hansen. Oh, he nearly dropped that, and then he is dropped. A little bit of a bobble, and then Hansen was plowed under by Matthew Lemke on a very good play as he tried to turn the left corner. And Hansen is brought down for a loss of 4 yards.
Have a loss of about 4 yards in that play. That'll bring up about a 2nd and 15.
So all the way back at their 26-yard line, Stanley County now faces a 2nd down and 19 yards to go. So let's see if they open it up on this play. Brock Zabe
comes up
under center. He's looking at a 3-man front. They run out of the eye and a play fake to Brady. Throw right. This is caught by Barrett Schweitzer at the 30. Jukes and jives. Right sideline. Forced out of bounds. Around the 36 or 37 by Treg Thorstensen.
And maybe T. Birkland.
Schweitzer, who has had 5 catches in the first couple of games, has 1 here. And that's out of bounds right at the original first down marker at the 35. So Stanley County faces a 3rd down and 10. We're down to 51 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's a 12-8 Stanley County lead. Already a much more competitive game than there was between these teams here last year, and Stanley County is going to take their first Agtegra timeout. So we'll take 30 as well. 51 seconds left, first quarter. Stanley County on top of Dupree by a score of 12-8. And we'll return to Ole Williamson Field in 30 seconds. Here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
Service Master of Pier is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup? Service Master of Pier is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
So after their first timeout, Stanley County from their 35 will have a 3rd down and 10. Well, the ball was moved well in the first couple of drives. Penalty didn't start at the start of this drive. Then a loss. Then the play from Zabe to Schweitzer. But Stanley County is 3rd and 10 from their 35. 1 of 2 on 3rd down tonight.
Timeout's over.
Wide to the left, Barrett Schweitzer and Blaze Frost. Receivers wide to the right, 2. 3rd and 10 SC from their 35. Hansen in motion from right to left. Zabe with a pump fake. Throws up. Schweitzer. Wide open left numbers. Caught it at the 40. Slip. He's down to the 35 of Dupree, but it's a first down. Oh, boy, the end has slipped. It might have been 6, but still a good catch by Barrett Schweitzer. And it puts Stanley County out of a little bit of a hole. There at the Dupree 35-yard line, with a first down on a 30-yard play. Zabe, just that little bit of a pump fake, and Schweitzer had nobody around him when that ball came to him at the Dupree 40-yard line. Just stumbled a little bit and fell, or that would have been 6 more. 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left for Stanley County on 1st and 10. At Dupree's 35. Zabe, throw right by Hansen in the flat, caught, but an ankle tackle brings him down behind the line of scrimmage. Hansen just had nowhere to go because standing there and waiting for him was a Dupree tackler and a good play, and that ends the first quarter.
Good play by the Tigers on the tackle there. Maybe Bobby Brewer on the play. Couldn't really
At
tell.
the end of one quarter at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre on the Wagner Auto scoreboard at Stanley County 12 and Dupree 8. Wagner Auto is the one place to go. Back with the second quarter in 1 minute here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
A loss of a yard in the last play of the first quarter. So Stanley County, as the second quarter begins, second and 11, now from left to right against the wind at the Dupree 36, leading by a score of 12-8. I'm David Burrow, and we're glad to have you with us on this Friday evening of Labor Day weekend. Hope it is a good and safe Labor Day weekend for you. Two receivers to the right and two to the left for Stanley County. Brock Zabe sets up in the shotgun. Colton Brady behind him. Just about ready to go. Just about. But Bruce Precy will make sure things are... Yes, Bruce is here. In retirement, kind of, but working hard. And doing his best to make sure the correct time is on the clock so the second quarter can get going. It will shortly. So while that is getting straightened out, we'll see what we can do about bringing you scores of other action. And remind you, too, Twins baseball will be back here on KGFX
Mr. Bonhorst, if you're close, could you
tomorrow evening.
Please, Mr. Bonhorst?
They will play the White Sox in Chicago for the second of a three-game series, the first of which is going on tonight. But while we have a little bit of a moment, let's tell you about some other action. White River and Jones County underway in White River, no score there in the first quarter. Gregory at home to Platte Geddes. Of course, the Black Panthers lost their opener last week. That's a good Gorilla team, ranked second in 9A. No score as they play early in the second quarter. Kimball White Lake with a tough test tonight as they are at Howard, and the top-ranked team in 9A leads 9-0 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter of that game. Harriet Selby area, good start for them, leading Lemon McIntosh in Harriet, 24-0. Oh, what a matchup here in Presho. Lyman leading Kadoka area 6-0. 2 minutes left in the first quarter, a couple of 2-0 teams. In Gettysburg, Faulkton area on top of Potter County, 14-8. 3 minutes left in the first. That game is a 100.7 KMLO. Sully Butte is going for a 3-0 start, and the Chargers are leading at Langford area 22-0 late in the first quarter. That Charger team much improved. Miller Highmore Herald is in Mano to play Jim River, and there's no score there in the first quarter of that game early on. Winner, just keeps moving along. 25 straight wins for the top-ranked Warriors in 11B, and they're leading at Webster area midway through the first quarter, and it's already 24-0. Chamberlain with a long trip tonight. Cubs are 0-1. They're playing Dakota Valley's Panthers in North Sioux City, and it's Dakota Valley on top 7-0 3 minutes into the game. That is on 94.5 KPLO. All right, the Gremlins got worked out of the system. Now we're ready to start the second quarter. Stanley County in the first quarter with 134 yards of offense to Dupree's 44 first downs to 189 yards rushing and 45 yards passing for the Buffs. Second and 11 at the Dupree 36. They hand it to Brady. Looks for room at left guard. Not a lot there. He's brought down across the 35, maybe the 34 or 3. Braden Terveen-Smith was in there first, along with Braden Terveen-Smith. And that
Now
one
they
is
have a third down and about 9 yards
right
to
on the
go for
34-yard line of Dupree. 3rd down and 9. Stanley County, 2 of 3. Remember the 30-yard play that converted that first down a couple of plays ago. They needed 10 then, they need 9 here. 3rd and 9, Dupree 34. There are no wideouts. There's a wing to the right. They run out of the I. Play fake down the middle, open is Frost, and it's a little behind him, and he couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Frost tried to reach back over his left shoulder inside the 20-yard line, but the ball was just a little bit underthrown, and Frost couldn't turn back in time to reach it. Well, interesting decision here. Blaze Frost is the punter, and he comes out. They're at the Dupree 34, so certainly a decision to make here with 57 seconds gone in the fourth quarter, and they're going to keep the offense on the field. 4th down and 9. Stanley County, and by the way, on 4th down this year, they struggled too. They're 1 for 7. Trips to the right, roll right by Brock Zabe. Throws right side once, Hansen, and he is able to come down to the ground but not hang on to the ball. Well covered by Treg Thorstensen. Well, the impact with the ground caused the ball to come out of Hansen's hands. They almost had a big play to convert the 4th down, but instead give it to Dupree at their own 34 with 10:56 left in the first half. And Stanley County leading this game by a score of 12-8. And hey, you're saying, hey, dummy, what about the Pierre score? 14-0 Pierre leading in Brookings under a minute left in the first quarter. Brian has that on River 92-7. No, I'm not going to forget about the Governors. By the way, they're at home on Saturday night again next week. 1st and 10 Dupree from their 34, down 12-8. Thorstensen, the quarterback, sends a man in motion, hands off to Terveen Smith, and hit at the line of scrimmage. May have fallen forward for a yard.
And number 4,
and good play there by Brock Zabe.
Bring up a 2nd down and 9
to stop him. He did gain a yard. And Dupree with a 2nd down and 9 from their 35. Only 20 players dressed, but yeah, we can tell already, an improved team from the one that was here a year ago. Playing pretty confidently so far, and of course it was the interception that set up their touchdown. 2nd and 9 from their 35. Senator Cameron Deckley over the ball now, and Thorstensen, the quarterback, is under center. With a pitch left to Terveen Smith. Left numbers 40, 45 to the midfield stripe. Out of bounds in Stanley County territory at the 49. Terveen Smith run out of bounds, but he gives Dupree a first down. As again, the Tigers are able to move it.
That'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Buffalo's 49-yard line.
That's a 16-yard play for the second first down of the game for Dupree. Trailing Stanley County 12-8. Just about 2 minutes gone, second quarter. Clock frozen as the play was out of bounds. Treg Thorstensen under center again on 1st and 10 at the Stanley County 49. Drops back under some pressure. Brought down. Noah Baldwin brings him down back at his 35. They'll spot it at the 36, so it's a 15-yard loss. But what, Baldwin just had Thorstensen going in the wrong direction.
And officials will spot the ball at the Tiger 36-yard line.
It is back. My goodness, back at the 36-yard line
bring up a
of Dupree. A 15-yard loss. 2nd down and 25.
25 yards to go.
Great pursuit by Baldwin. And the sophomore now has 2.5 sacks. 2nd down, 25, Dupree. Not where they want to be at their 36-yard line. And now head coach Cody Eaton's going to take his second timeout. We'll take an Ag-Tegra timeout too. But 9:15 left in the first half, 12-8. Stanley County leading Dupree. And we'll return in 30 seconds here on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Xander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Xander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Xander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
And, hey, Noah was just a little eager, made a great play a moment ago. Oh, pardon me, there was a flinch on the Dupree offensive line. So,
it looks like the offense jump, guys. So that will be on the offense. That'll bring up
it is a false start, and that puts Dupree in even a bigger mess, back to their 31. Now it is 2nd and 30. You don't have too many plays for this. Second penalty on Dupree. Stanley County's also been penalized twice. 2nd and 30 from their 31 for Dupree. And a bit of a stack with two receivers each way. They're spread way out, number to number. High snap. Thorstenson's able to take it. Throws a right, and it is incomplete. A little bit behind. Brewer covered well there.
Number one, Bobby
by
Brewer.
Barrett Schweitzer.
Number 7, Barrett Schweitzer to defend the pass.
And that'll make it a 3rd down and 30. Thorstenson 1 for 3 now. One completion.
That'll bring up a third down
was
30 for the Tigers.
A first down play. But Dupree needs something big here on 3rd and 30. Boy, they had the play to make it into the Stanley County territory, and now they're 3rd and 30 from their 31. McClellan and Brewer are wide to the right. 2 men wide to the left, too. Shotgun for Thorstenson sends Brewer in motion, and the handoff intended for him, but then fallen upon by Trey Whitewolf. That was a live ball, and Whitewolf fell on it back at around the 28-yard line. And that's a loss of 3 more, and Dupree, which looked to be in just great shape, instead has 4th down.
Looks like we got Schweitzer and Hansen back deep.
Brewer in punt formation. Chase Hansen, Barrett Schweitzer waiting back at around their 45. Field position could be good. Line drive kick. Hansen takes it at his 43. Chase is left to midfield to the 45. 40 left sideline, 35-yard line, and down to the Dupree 30-yard line. Good run back there before the hit was made by Brandon Jewett.
Number 21, Brandon
but
Jewett
Hansen
down right there with a nice return by
all the way from his 43 down to the 30-yard line of Dupree. That's 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for the Buffaloes.
And with 8:24 left in the first half, Stanley County with a 12-8 lead. Penalties, good defense, hurting Dupree a moment ago after they'd been in Stanley County territory. Now let's see if the Buffs can take advantage. 1st and 10 at the Dupree 30. They send Frost in motion. Fumble snap, but able to fall on it is Colton Brady back at the 37. And they send men in motion. Frost was across, but the snap was a little bit behind Brock Zabe, but able to fall on it. And back at the 36.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 15 for your Buffaloes.
Was Colton Brady. Back at the 36, it'll be 2nd down and 16 for Stanley County. One turnover in this game, a Stanley County interception that led to a Dupree touchdown. Zabe under center on 2nd down. Couple of steps, throws down the middle. He wants a man, and it's dropped. Oh, it's dropped by Blaze Frost. That has been a little bit of an issue so far. And again, you're talking about young players who are playing in varsity for the first time. But there were drops, remember, in the game a couple of weeks ago against Sully Buttes here. And Blaze may have looked downfield before he brought that ball into his hands. But instead of 6 points, it's now 3rd down and 16 for Stanley County at Dupree's 36. Well, they've missed a couple of third downs in a row, Stanley County. Still 2 for 4. Still in the huddle with 8:07 left in the first half. They break out of it and send Frost slot left, Hansen wide left, and the wide man to the right is Paxton Deal. A roll right by Zabe. He wants Deal, who makes the catch at the 30, but that's all. Brought down right there by Cruz Birkland.
Cruz Birkland on the tackle. Brate brings him down right away.
So they only make it back to the original line of scrimmage.
4th and 10 for your Buffaloes.
4th down, and you would imagine here that the offense for the Buffs would stay on the field, and it will. Still 7:43 left in a pretty interesting first half. Stanley County's on top 12-8. They scored the first couple of times that they had the football in this game. Touchdown pass from Zabe to Hansen. Touchdown run by Colton Brady. Dupree came back with a touchdown run by Thorstensen. Stanley County taking a long time in this huddle with 7:18 left in the half.
Looks like we have a timeout on
and now Stanley County is going to take their second timeout. It's an Agtegra timeout. And we'll take one, too. 7:16 left first half at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. Still Stanley County 12 and Dupree 8. And we'll return in 30 seconds here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
If you are shopping for equipment, Grossenberg Implement is where you need to look. With 8 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, Grossenberg has a huge selection of planters, windrowers, tractors, combines, mowers, even gazers. And everyone at Grossenberg Implement hopes you have a great Labor Day. And if you need your Grossenberg fix, it'll have to be online, grossenberg.com. Doors are closed. They're taking the day off, too. Happy Labor Day from the staff at Grossenberg Implement.
Limestone.
Well, this game's gotten bogged down just a little. The pass play for Stanley County brought it to the pre-30, but they face 4th down and long. Remember again that it will be an off week for the Buffs next week. 2 weeks they head to Tyndall to play Bonham. Make note of the start time now on Friday, September 16th. We'll be with you here on KGFX at 4:30. A little bit of an earlier start than normal in 2 weeks. High school football on KGFX is brought to you by Yesway, Avera St. Mary's Hospital, First Dakota National Bank, and Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre. Stanley County with a 3rd and 10 at the Dupree 30. Right hash wide side left. 2 receivers right and 1 to the left. Hansen in motion from right to left. Fake it to him. Throw down the middle for Schweitzer. Wide open 20. 10. All alone. Touchdown Stanley County. Enough of a fake, and Barrett Schweitzer, as he did on the play earlier, no one around him. That time he did not fall, and the 4th down turns into a touchdown for Stanley County, and their lead is 10 at 18-8. With 7:10 left in the first half, and well, that play really has worked twice. That time it goes for points. There wasn't anybody within 10 yards of Barrett Schweitzer. They'll keep the offense in the field and try to make it a 12-point lead. 2 receivers left and 1 to the right. Hansen in motion from right to left this time. They'll let me get a 3rd receiver on the left, but now a whistle will stop play. As everybody stands up and wonders why. Because Stanley County is called for lining up in the neutral zone.
They will try from the 8-yard line.
So now that will set them back to the 8, which will make this 2-point conversion a little bit tougher. 18-8 is now the Stanley County lead. For Schweitzer, his first passing reception touchdown. 3rd of the season and 2nd of the game for Brock Zabe.
Zabe, shotgun formation, twins right.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hansen as before in motion from right to left. Brady in the backfield behind Zabe as they try for 2. Snap back to Brock. And a pitch left to Hansen, trying to turn the right corner. He is to the 5 near the pylon, and he's in for 2. The play got stretched out a little bit, but the pitch worked to Chase Hansen, and Stanley County has a 12-point lead, and we'll take a break. 7:10 left first half here at Ole Williamson Field. Stanley County 20, Dupree 8, and we're back in 30 seconds here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
Canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
4-play, 30-yard scoring drive for Stanley County. It took a minute 14, ended with the touchdown pass.
Tees up the ball to kick.
30 yards from Brock Zabe to Barrett Schweitzer. Tyler Leiferman set to kick for Stanley County. Bobby Brewer back deep along with Terveen Smith. As they come up to their own 20, the ball is set on the tee on the side, but he does kick it straight and kicks it left. Comes on a bounce at his 24 to Brewer. Cuts left at the 30 to his 35 and down near the 38-yard line before Cash Richardson brought him down.
And Landon Bain.
So Brewer is able to bring it back for Dupree to
Bobby Brewer, your return
their
man.
38-yard line.
It'll be Tiger ball.
Dupree went the wrong way the last time.
1st and 10.
And they start this time from their 38. 20-8 Stanley County. 7 minutes to go in this first half. 166 yards of total offense so far for Stanley County.
Tigers jog up to the line.
Just 39 for Dupree. We're 1st and 10 from their 38. Thorstensen in the shotgun. Split backs behind him. Thorstensen with a screen up the middle to his 38, 40, 41-yard line to Trey Whitewolf. And wrapped up at the hip by Colton Brady as Whitewolf was still able to make it forward for 4 to his 42-yard line.
Yards on the play, bring up about a 2nd and 6.
But not a bad play on first down. The little bubble screen. Well designed. Cross them up a little bit with that sort of formation and then throw the ball down the middle. Call it a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 from their 42 for Dupree. Clock runs with 6:25 left in the first half. 20-8 Stanley County is on top. And we thank you for joining us
Tigers once again
on what's becoming a very pleasant Friday evening. Not terribly hot today. Still some wind out of the north. Dupree going with it in this second quarter. Thorstensen under center. He sends Whitewolf in motion. And Thorstensen with a keeper around the right side. Can't turn that corner because Barrett Schweitzer caught up with him behind the line. Thorstensen tried, but ends up.
Third down.
That'll count as a sack because it's behind the line of scrimmage. There's Schweitzer with a sack. In fact, it's a loss of 5 yards back to the 37-yard line. And Dupree again, not where they want to be. 3rd and long. They're 3rd and 11, and they're only 1 of 4 on 3rd down in this game. 5:33 in the first half. 20-8, Stanley County leading Dupree with a football. No wideouts here, so let's see what sort of play fake they try here if they try one. No, it's a straight drop back by Thorstensen. Here comes pressure. Hansen almost had him. He's able to break away from it and bring it back to his 35, but Cash Richardson stops him there, so there's another sack. As Thorstensen just didn't have anywhere to go.
That'll bring up a 4th down.
Because Hansen had the pressure. Dupree went the wrong way again. And from their 35, it's 4th down, and they have to go in punt formation again. Well, they had a lot of confidence on their scoring drive, but Stanley County's defense has come through since. Schweitzer and Hansen stand back at their 35. The left-footed kicker, Brewer. This one's a little better. Backs Schweitzer to his 33, 35, 40, and then he is bratted right there. And a nice play by Trey Whitewolf.
40-yard line.
Schweitzer returned it
about a 5-yard return
to the Stanley County 40-yard line, and that is where Stanley County will begin. They're going to spot that back at the 37. Well, I thought there was more forward progress than that. But anyway, Stanley County will begin there with 4:38 left in the first half. And Stanley County leading this game by a score of 20-8. Twins baseball back here on KGFX tomorrow from, what are they calling that place now? Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Twins and the White Sox. It's at 5:30. We'll tell you how the Twins are doing at halftime. First and 10 for SC from their 37. And in motion, Hansen, and takes that handoff as he comes from left to right, cuts up to the 40, and then brought down at his 41. Pursued there by Trek Thorstensen. On a play that Stanley County has
about 4 yards.
used quite a bit.
7. Make it 3 yards, 2nd and 7 on their own 41-yard line.
Second down. Gain just outside the 41. Second down and a long 6. Three receivers to the right. That's the short side. Hansen goes in motion again, this time from right to left. Snap on the low. And the throw left is to Hansen. And he's able to catch it, but he was on a knee as he did. The throw was low. Hansen had to come down to a knee to make the catch.
Call it 3rd and 6.
And they only gained about a half yard on that play. So now 3rd down and 6 for SC from their 41. They've missed on 3 third down tries in a row after converting the first 2. 3:28 clock runs first half. It is a 20-8 Stanley County lead over Dupree, each team with 1 timeout remaining. Stanley County, purple tops on their home field. From left to right, 2 receivers to the right. The sophomore Blaze Frost, the freshman Paxton Deal. But a long time to talk about this play. Now Stanley County will use their last timeout of this first half, an Actegra timeout. With 3:11 left in the first half, we will also take it. Stanley County with a 20-8 home lead over Dupree. And we're returning 30 seconds on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. Actegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, Actegra will link your farm to the future. Actegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Receivers to the left. They line up at the left hash. Wide side is to the right. Brock Save in the shotgun. The junior takes the snap. Protection's pretty good. Throws down the left side. Schweitzer open again. Caught at 38. Of Dupree 30. Right down the middle. 20. 10. Bye, baby. Touchdown, Stanley County. Brock Save and Barrett Schweitzer connect again. This time,
from Zabe to Schweitzer.
It's a 41-yard play. Or a 59-yard play. 40, 59, and 41 is 100. And Stanley County, well, they convert the 3rd down and convert into a touchdown. And once again, you keep going with that play until it does not work. As again, no one, and it was right in the middle of the field, was near Barrett Schweitzer.
Looks like the Buffaloes will
and
go for 2.
Save and Schweitzer are on their way to pretty good nights, as we'll tell you in a moment, after Stanley County goes for 2. They're up 26-8 now with 3:04 remaining in the first half, and Brock Save rolls to the right, slings it to the right side, and nearly intercepted. It is incomplete. But Stanley County increases the lead. We'll take another break with 3:04 left in the first half in Fort Pierre. It is Stanley County 26, Dupree 8. And we'll return in 30 seconds here on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
That scoring drive for Stanley County, 63 yards and only 3 plays, taking a minute and 34 seconds. As Schweitzer was found again. 4 catches for Barrett, now 128 yards.
Trey White will Bobby Brewer deep for your Tigers.
Tyler Leiferman will kick off for Stanley County, who now leads 26-8 with 3:04 left in this first half. And Brewer watches this one, doesn't go out of bounds, so Bobby picks it up at his 18, cuts left, breaks an ankle tackle, 20, doesn't break a second tackle. He's down at his 24. Landon Bain, who's made a couple of special teams plays, made a good one there.
24-yard line.
Brewer thought that ball was going to bounce, keep bouncing left out of bounds, and when it did not, and Brewer had to pick it up, that left Bain time to pursue him, and Dupree will start from their 24. Brock Zabe is now 8 of 13, 140 yards passing and the 2 touchdowns. And Stanley County, which had a total of 292 yards offense in the first 2 games, has 229 in the first half tonight and lead 26-8. 2:53 left first half here at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre on what is becoming a very pleasant Friday evening. Greg Thorstensen under center. Let's see if Dupree airs it out again. Down 18 points. Hand off to Brewer. Not much there because Noah Baldwin and Brock Zabe combined to stop him. Not at the line, behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And some negative plays are not helping Dupree. They've had a couple of penalties that didn't help either, but the Stanley County defense is really showing well. 2:27 in the first half. Dupree with 1 timeout, second at 11 from their 23, trailing Stanley County by a score of 26-8. The man in the backfield is Brewer, takes the pitch, wants a block, has one from his quarterback, but is only down to about his 26. Thorstensen just shoved a man out of the way, and then Brewer was brought in by Paxton Deal, and Brewer is up and struggling a little bit. He is, in fact, hobbling a little bit. Spotted, in fact, at the 25-yard line, a gain of 2. Still leads third down and long for Dupree. 3rd and 9. They're only 1 out of 5 on third down in this game. And ever since their scoring drive, they've been backed up in their territory and often not going the correct direction for them. White Wolf and Brewer to the right. Brewer in the slot. White Wolf is wide. That's the wide side. High snap goes over the head of Thorstensen, but a whistle stops the play. Well, that may be an enormous break for Dupree, even if the penalty is on them, because Thorstensen had to go back to his 10-yard line. And certainly is against Dupree. We'll see what the signal is. Yeah, it's a full start back to the 20. But as I say, that's a big break because Thorstensen was standing back at the 10 when he took that ball. So it is back to the 20-yard line and 3rd down and 14 now for Dupree on their 3rd penalty. 1:05 left in the first half. Stanley County, good start for the Buffs tonight. They lead it by a score of 26-8 over Dupree. Both teams looking for their first victory. Clock runs again, now under a minute left in the half. 3rd and 14 Dupree from their 20. 2 receivers to the right. In the shotgun, it's Thorstensen. Takes the snap, he stands at his 13. Little bit of pressure, he has to scramble, he's brought down. From the shirt tail, Tyler Leiferman has the 5th sack in this first half for Stanley County. Just a little bit of a tug, and Leiferman made the stop and brought Thorstensen down at his 14 for a loss of 6. 26 seconds now.
4th and about 20 yards to
and
go.
Dupree.
Bobby Brewer dropping back to punt.
You would imagine that if they don't have to snap the football, they may not here. It's down to 13 seconds. Brewer is standing back near his end zone. At the Stanley County 40, or the Dupree 45, are Hansen and Schweitzer, but Dupree does not have to snap the ball. They won't take the chance. A good first half for the Stanley County Buffaloes on both ends of the ball. They could be on their way to their first win of the season. The defense did its job, and the offense has gotten going. Our halftime score on the Wegner Auto scoreboard here at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre is the Stanley County Buffaloes 26, the Dupree Tigers 8. Wegner Auto, it's South Dakota's oldest auto dealer in Pierre since 1908. We'll go over what has happened in this first half. We'll run down stats and look at other scores too. when we bring you our halftime report, and we'll start it when we come back to Fort Pierre in 3 minutes. A 3-minute break. This is high school football on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union's recreational loan special is in full swing with rates as low as 2.25% APR and terms as long as 15 years. Now is your chance to get into that new or used boat, jet ski, camper, motorcycle, UTV, or ATV you've been dreaming about. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and let the girls at Owyhee Federal Credit Union make that dream a reality.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. ServiceMaster of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
If you are shopping for equipment, Grossenberg Implement is where you need to look. With 8 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, Grossenberg has a huge selection of planters, windrowers, tractors, combines, mowers, even gazers. And everyone at Grossenberg Implement hopes you have a great Labor Day. And if you need your Grossenberg fix, it'll have to be online, grossenberg.com. Doors are closed. They're taking the day off too. Happy Labor Day from the staff at Grossenberg Implement.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
Our studio coordinator is Trinity Pearson. Jody Brozick is here. How about that? Running the video for us, and we thank him for doing that. We thank you for being with us. Stanley County Buffaloes starting this Labor Day weekend so far well. A 26-8 lead over the Dupree Tigers, and Dupree will have the chance to receive the second half kickoff and try to reverse what has not been a good trend. The touchdown came for them, remember, off that interception by Roper Eaton. And that cut the Stanley County lead
so that'll bring us to the second half
to 12-8. And here's what's happened since then for Dupree on offense. -6 yards and a punt, -3 yards and a punt, -4 yards.
To the Stanley County Buffaloes band for the great
and the first half ended, so a -13 on the last three possessions of the first half for Dupree. That won't get you anywhere. And Cody Eaton encouraging his team at the half. And again, a more competitive team than they were last year. Their opener against Faith on the road, they led by 13-0 with 6 minutes left before the Longhorns came back to win. Before Dupree lost their home opener last week to Lemon McIntosh, 28-6. They go to Timberlake next week, so a tough test awaits them. Again, no action for the Buffaloes next week. They will next play after tonight in Tyndall against Bonham on Friday, September 16th. Remember, make note of a little bit earlier starting time. 4:30 here on 1060 103.1 KGFX. Again, that's 2 weeks from today on Friday, the 16th of September. Tyler Leiferman will kick off for Stanley County. Trey Rywolf and Bobby Brewer stand back for Dupree at about their own 11-yard line. Stanley County from left to right in this third quarter in their purple tops, gold pants mainly. White tops, purple pants for the Dupree Tigers, purple and gold, both teams' colors. Second half kickoff brought to you by Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. And here it is from Leiferman. Little pooch kick. Brewer runs up on it at his 25-yard line. Cuts left at the 30 to the 35, trying to make it outside, and spun forward to his 40-yard line. Good play by Henrago on special teams, but still a good return there by Bobby Brewer, and gives Dupree pretty good field position. Rogo brought him down at the Dupree 40-yard line. So again, the field position not too bad here for Dupree, but we've told you what they've done in their last 3 drives. Treg Thorstensen in the shotgun. He has 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Line up in the middle of the field here. He looks at a 4-man front. Thorstensen back to throw. Right. Intercepted. Barrett Schweitzer at his 44 to the 40. 35 inside the 30 and down at the 29-yard line.
Takes it back down to the Tiger 30-yard line.
Barrett Schweitzer.
He'll be 1st and 10.
Has the interception. The 4th for Stanley County this season. They had 3, remember, against Sully Buttes. Couldn't take advantage of any of them. But Schweitzer here brings this one back right to the Dupree 30-yard line. It is a 13-yard return. 20 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. And Zabe with a throw on the left side for Hansen, overthrown, intercepted by Cruz Berkwind. Berkwind is from his 23 back to the 25 and near the 30-yard line. So interceptions on back-to-back plays. And that gives it right back
at about the 24-yard line. Tiger ball at the 24, 1st and 10.
Dupree, good play there. Wasn't an easy catch for Cruz Berkwind, but he stepped right in front of Hansen. The coverage very good there. And Dupree at their own 24 has the football back with 11 and a half left in the 3rd quarter.
Thorstensen under center.
Second interception of the game by Zabe. Thorstensen on first down for Dupree. And taking it is Brewer, and there are 3 buffs
we have number 4
waiting for him. Zabe was there. Leiferman was there too. And dropped Brewer for a loss of a yard back to the 23-yard line.
That'll be a loss of about 1 yard. Give us a 2nd and 11 for the Tigers.
And again, not positive yardage for Dupree. Quake McClellan brings a play in. Dupree 2nd at 11 from their 23. Just underway in the 3rd quarter. We've already had back-to-back interceptions.
McClellan under center.
McClellan is the one who comes under center this time. And the pitch to the left is to Trey Whitewolf, but he is upended as he only made it to his 25 by Brock Zabe.
Number 27, Cass Richardson, along with Tyler Leiferman.
Zabe grabbed him by the ankle and held Whitewolf to a gain of only 2. And again, Dupree looks up, and it's 3rd and long. 3rd and 9 here. They're only 1 of 5 on 3rd down. Not even 2 minutes into the 3rd quarter, and it's the 3rd possession already. The first 2 were 1-play interceptions. Dupree 3rd and 9 from their 25. And it is McClellan again who lines up in the shotgun formation with split backs between him. Snap back to Quate, and a screen caught by Whitewolf to the 30, 35. First down, he's to his 40 and brought down with an ankle tackle at his 46-yard line. Paxton Deal made the stop.
And gets the ball out to about the 47-yard line. Time's running.
But a good play there from McClellan to Whitewolf. And Dupree is out to their 47, just their 3rd first down of this game, a game of 22 yards.
Hustle up to the ball.
1st and 10, Dupree from their 47. Just over 2.5 minutes gone in the 3rd quarter. McClellan under center now. Here's the handoff to Brewer up the middle. A couple yards to his 49-yard line. Trying to go right down the middle and staying right with him there was Tyler Leiferman, and held into a gain of a couple of yards. High school football on KGFX is brought to you by Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union. Pierre Regional Airport, Access Health, Fort Pierre, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Insurance and Real Estate, Oahe Federal Credit Union, and Ferding Electric. Dupree has a second down and 8 from their 49, from right to left. Still a little bit of wind, not as much as there was earlier. What wind there is, Dupree's moving with it. It's out of the north. 2 receivers right and 2 to the left.
Once again,
McClellan, the quarterback. Deep formation again with Brewer, or it is Fletcher Berkwin beside him, and Fletcher takes it across the 50 and to the Stanley County 48 before Colton Brady made the stop. Started actually at the 47-yard line, so that'll leave third and manageable here for Dupree, which hasn't happened much for them lately. They faced third and 8 or 9 or longer. Had a third and 30 at one point. Well, they're third and only 4 here at SC's 47. If they can do something here, they can still make a game out of this. Stanley County leads 26-8 over Dupree. Still 4 minutes gone right now in the third quarter of play. Dupree converted a moment ago. They're 2 of 6 on third down. Braden Turvine-Smith is to the right, along with Roper Eaton and Bobby Brewer. 3 receivers that way. Clayton McClellan at quarterback this time. He's under center and pitches left to Trey Whitewolf, and he's forced out of bounds. Couldn't turn that corner, and he made it only to the Stanley County 46-yard line. Paxton Deal made sure he had no room and forced him out of bounds. Gain of only a yard. 4th down, and you wouldn't imagine Dupree would be kicking here with 7:42 left in the third quarter, down by 18 and needing just 3 yards. Nope, that offense will stay out there. Clayton McClellan. Craig Thorstensen, well, he's being looked at on the bench. McClellan's the quarterback right now. 2 receivers each way for Clayton, the shotgun, and he hands off right up the middle and wide open room to the 40-yard line on a first down for Dupree. That is Matthew Lemke. Now, he wears a big number, but he did report, and he ran right up the middle for the first down to the 40-yard line of Stanley County before Colton Brady was able to finally stop him. But a gain of 6, and Dupree has doubled their first down total for the night in this drive. Their first and 10 at the Stanley County 40-yard line. And a little delay on the handoff. Brewer breaks 1 tackle, 39-38, no more than that. Paxton Deal finished him off along with Aaron Cantu.
Aaron Cantu with his first tackle of the night.
And held Brewer to a gain of a couple. Dupree, well, they've got things to work on too. A little more experience than Stanley County, but not a lot. They don't have many seniors. Thorstensen, we've mentioned him, is one. And they have only one other senior, in fact, and Ezekiel Marshall. We say they only have 20 players dressed. 2nd and 8 at the Stanley County 38 for Dupree with 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Stanley County on top of this game, 26-8. McClellan back to throw. The lefty down the middle. Nice catch in some traffic at the 24-yard line by Brandon Jewett for a first down. And brought in by Deal. Good throw, too, and Jewett turned around just in time, timing just right. And Jewett has the catch, his first of the game. Right on the 25-yard line of Stanley County for a gain of 13.
1st and 10 from the Buffaloes, 25
Dupree 1st and 10, down 18, still 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Right side. He hands off up the middle with the lead back. It's
Brewer with the handoff and trying to drag him down to Zabe. His teammates help after a gain of about a yard to the 24-yard line.
55. Tyler Leiferman there to finish him off.
Of Stanley County.
Second down and about 10. He made it back to the line of scrimmage, so we're about at the 25.
Brewer's their main rusher, but he hasn't done much. Only 4 yards total in 7 carries.
Once again, McClellan under center.
Second down, long 9 outside the Stanley County 24. And in motion, it's Whitewolf up the middle, runs into a Stanley County player, but pushes him forward all the way to the 20-yard line. He's been wrapped up by Leiferman, but he carried Leiferman forward about 4 yards. That was good, tough running by Whitewolf, and it leads a 3rd and 5 for Dupree. And again, you would imagine 2 plays to make 5 yards here. Just inside the Stanley County 20, back of the ball's on the 20-yard line. 6.5-minute drive to this point by Dupree. Remember, it came off the Stanley County interception.
Buffalo 20-yard line.
3rd and 5 at the Stanley County 20. Dupree 2 of 7 on 3rd down. Man in motion, crossbuck. Oh, McClellan ran into White Wolf, and that allowed Noah Baldwin to bring him down. Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there as men were in motion all over the place, and Noah Baldwin was able to make the stop on White Wolf. The loss is back to the 22 for a couple, and as we expected, Dupree keeps the offense on the field. 4th down, they need 7 at Stanley County's 22. Down 18 to SC, 26-8, 4:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Wing to the left, they don't send anyone wide. They pitch at the White Wolf, and he is looking to throw. In double coverage, it's picked off. Paxton Deal has his 3rd of the season, and he's brought down inside the 10-yard line. That was triple coverage all over Roper Eaton, who there was no way that ball was going to get to him.
Good pressure by Tyler Limerman, number 55.
And Deal,
on the play.
Remember, he had 2 interceptions against Sully Buttes a couple of weeks ago. So a 2nd interception. This one is by McClellan. And Deal brought it back to the 6-yard line of Stanley County. So Stanley County backed up in their own territory, but they have it back. That was a 7-minute and 25-second drive by Dupree, but it leads to nothing. Stanley County's 1st and 10 from their 6. From left to right. Zabe under center, and they hand off to Schweitzer up the middle, and there it is near the 10-yard line.
Picks up a couple yards, maybe 3, bring up a 2nd down and 7
maybe
yards
to the 9.
Go. Long 7 to go.
3:48, and the clock runs in the 3rd quarter. 26-8 Stanley County. They will give a 3-yard gain to Barrett Schweitzer there. Now for Stanley County with this lead, maybe it's keep this running game going and take up a little time. 69 yards now rushing for Stanley County in this game. 2nd down and 7
power run
from their own 9-yard line. Left side, Brady, 1 tackle broken, 10, 15, 20. He has the 1st down. Left sideline, 25, and out of bounds near the 30. Brady was able to break 1 tackle, and then right in front
70, Matthew Lemke on the play
of the Stanley County bench, he's able to give the Buffs the 1st down. They're all the way out to their 26. That's a gain of 17 yards.
26-yard line, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
24 yards now for Brady rushing. Deal 34. Hanson 29. 3:10 in the 3rd. Stanley County leading 26-8, and their 1st and 10 from their 26. Zabe has him at the left hash, wide side to the right. No wideouts this time here, and it is a pitch right to Brady. Tries to turn the corner, and he's upended behind the line of scrimmage. Well done there by Roper Eaton to bring him down behind the line. And the loss is back to the 24. It's a loss of 2. Well, Dupree has been able to string plays like that out pretty well this evening. Clock runs with 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd. Don't forget Bauman Lumber. They'll bring you our player of the game following tonight's game here on KGFX. And remember, Stanley County's next action 2 weeks from today, Friday, September 16th, against Bonham in Tyndall. Stanley County taking plenty of time. They're 2nd and 12 from their 24. Up 18 with 2:10 left in the 3rd. 26-8 SC over Dupree. Hand off to Zabe and a cross buck. Handed to Brady, right side, 30, 35, down to his 36. Brady nearly was able to break away before Bobby Brewer brought him in.
Brought down by number 1, Bobby Brewer.
But plenty of men in motion trying to cross up. Dupree, the 36, is right where the Buffs need it for the 1st down, and they have it on a 12-yard run.
From their own 37-yard line.
In fact, all the way to the 37. 1 more than they needed. And Brady now with 35 yards on 9 carries. 1st and 10. Stanley County moving the ball, and they're at their 37. This drive set up by an interception, the 3rd of the year.
Your Buffalo's back up to the line of scrimmage.
For Paxton Deal. 2 receivers to the right, the wide side to the left. 1 man there. Zabe in the shotgun. Brock sends Chase Hansen in motion from right to left. The handoff to him, but he stacked up at the 35-yard line by a couple of Dupree Tigers. T. Berkman was
like maybe
first.
32, Braden Trevine-Smith.
And Braden Trevine-Smith, 2.
And on the tackle. That'll bring up a second down. Second, about 11 yards to go.
Loss is back to the 35. He lost a couple at second down and 12. Down to 110 in third quarter. That's moved along quickly because Dupree had the ball for 7.5 minutes in a drive that ended in an interception. Still 26-8 SC. Second down, 12 from their 35 for Stanley County. Hansen in motion from right to left. Now trips that way. One receiver right, shotgun for Zay, pitch right. Brady, 35, little juke and jive, 40, breaks the tackle. Outside the right, numbers midfield, 40. 30 of Dupree, forced out of bounds there by Brewer. Now that little hesitation by Colton Brady. And the defenders couldn't catch up to him after Colton turned on the extra step. That gains all the way to the 31-yard line of Dupree for 34 yards. And Stanley County has first down number 9. Clock stop with 40 seconds left in the third. Well, that was a big stop on the interception by Paxton Deal, and Stanley County is trying to really turn this game in their favor. They're already up 18 with 40 seconds left third quarter. In easily the best game, and the first game wasn't too bad an effort. Last week, not too bad, but playing outstanding. Sully Buttes is a good team too, but the Buffaloes have looked strong on both sides tonight. They're first and 10 at the Dupree 31-yard line, and a handoff to Schweitzer up the middle. Follows the lead right over center, 27-yard line, maybe the 26, but a good first down game. They'll spot him for 4.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 6.
After he was brought in by McClellan. Clock runs 18 seconds. Stanley County doesn't have to snap the ball again in this third quarter if they don't want to, and it doesn't look like they will. So at the end of 3 on the Wagner Auto scoreboard at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre, it's Stanley County 26, Dupree 8, Wagner Auto, the one place to go. Fourth quarter is next from Fort Pierre. We're back at 1 minute on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Fourth quarter, Stanley County hoping they're 12 minutes from their first win of the season. They're only Williamson Field in Fort Pierre, and so are we. 26-8, Stanley County leading Dupree. I'm David Burrell, Trinity Pearson, our studio coordinator, and we thank you for joining us. Through 3, Stanley County with 296 yards of offense, only 91 for Dupree, 136 yards on the ground. That's got to be as encouraging as anything, but Zabe having a good night passing with 160 yards. Stanley County with a 2nd and 6 now from right to left. They're at the Dupree 27 as the fourth quarter begins. They have 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Frost is the man to the left, and that little crossbuck play to Brady Room on the right side. He is to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. He's in. Colton Brady has run for his 2nd touchdown of the game, and this one's from 27 yards. And Brady, it's been kind of hit and miss for him the first couple of weeks, but not tonight. That one has him over 90 yards on the ground. And Stanley County improves the lead to 32-8. As the rushing game continues to excel this evening for SC. In fact, it's 96 yards now for Colton Brady on 11 carries with the 2 scores.
Looks like the Buffaloes are going to go to 2. Twins go for 2.
Keep the offense on the field. Stanley County. Hansen in motion from right to left. So 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Shotgun for Brock Zabe, the junior quarterback. He'll take it himself right up the middle and in for 2. Stanley County takes advantage of the interception and has a 94-yard scoring drive. We'll take a break with 11:50 left in the fourth. Stanley County leading Dupree 34-8. Back in 30 seconds on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Blaze Frost, his 3rd of the year, or by Paxton Neal, I should say. The Buffs go 94 yards in 8 plays, 4 minutes and 15 seconds. And ending in is Colton Brady with a 31-yard touchdown run. As we say, he's up to 96 yards. Stanley County up to 163 yards running the ball, and they lead Dupree 34-8. 10 seconds gone, 4th quarter. Tyler Leiferman with a kick from our right to our left. Back at about their 15. White Wolf, he lets this ball go past him. He'll have to run back and bring it in at the 7. Cuts back left to the 10, to the 15, and he's down across the 20-yard line at around the 21. So Stanley County now with the 26-point lead, 34-8. Dupree will start their first possession of this 4th quarter, only their 3rd possession of this second half. The last one was 7.5 minutes, but it ended with the interception. And at this point, it's put Dupree in big trouble as they're now down 26.
Tigers break out, hustle up to the ball.
Let's see who's at quarterback. It's Clayton McClellan again. Thorstensen had played earlier, but McClellan has been in the last couple of series, and he sets Dupree from their 22 up 1st and 10. White Wolf up the middle, 25. Noah Baldwin able to bring him down, but not until about the 28 or 29. Good first down gain for the freshman, Trey White Wolf. Shown us some things tonight. This young man has good moves and pretty good speed. They give him 8 right there to the, or 6 right there to the 28, and that'll make it 2nd down and 4 for Dupree. About a minute gone in the 4th quarter. So down 26. They're not getting away from their game plan a whole lot. Still, flags down before this play can ever begin. And Stanley County is calling for encroachment. 4th penalty of the game on the Buffaloes. And that's going to give Dupree.
2nd down. Didn't catch the penalty on the play. It'd be 2nd and short for the Tigers.
To the 33, they're going to spot this just a little bit short of the 1st down. Only by about a half yard. Now that's all that Dupree needs. McClellan in the shotgun wants to throw here. No, he's being chased and he's brought down in the backfield. Aaron Cantu has sack number 5 for Stanley County in this game.
He was dropped for about a yard loss. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 2.
And so they went to a passing look at least on 2nd and a half yard. Now they need 3rd down and 2 from their 31. 5 sacks in the game now for Stanley County, as the defense has done its job and bothered both Thorstensen and McClellan. 3rd and 2 Dupree from their 31. 2 receivers, 2 each way. McClellan sends White Wolf in motion. Handoff goes up the middle, but here comes a flag as the play begins. Fletcher Birkland brought it up the middle for what would be a Dupree first down, but the flag was thrown high as the play started, making you believe it would be against Dupree, and it is for illegal motion to wipe out a first down run. And that is the way it has gone since about the middle of the second quarter from Dupree, who was within 12-8 after an interception set up a touchdown. Yeah, Dupree did have the long drive in the third quarter of this game, but no points for it. They had second down and a half yard a moment ago. Now they're 3rd and 7 from their 26. 10-16, clock runs again, 34-8, Stanley County leading Dupree. Dupree facing a third down and long. McClellan comes under center, split backs behind him. Wing to the left. Back to throw is McClellan, wants to anyway, and the lefty throws to the right, and it's caught. This is Terveen Smith, 35 to the 40 to the midfield stripe, and a first down before Weston Prince finally brought him down, but the lefty with a good throw, and again, good timing on that catch. Braden Terveen Smith spotted at the 49-yard line of Dupree. It is a first down, which the Tigers rather badly needed. 23-yard gain. But Dupree, again, taking their time in the huddle. Just wanting to work on things here. The game probably realistically out of reach for them. They have to go to Dupree, as we told you, or to Timberlake, as we told you, next week. McClellan with a handoff, White Wolf to the 49 of Stanley County before he spun around, still trying to move his way forward, and then finally is brought in by Leiferman. He had made it across the 45. I don't know how much forward progress there's going to give him, and there is a Stanley County player on his back at the end of this play. He will have to be tended to with just over 9 minutes left in the third quarter. 9:03 is what's left as they will look at the injured Buffalo. Forward progress on the run by White Wolf was to the 48-yard line. The injured Buffalo is up. Looks okay. It's Riley Runge. He's limping a little, but he is walking off the field without any help, so he'll try to walk that off. The gain was 3 for White Wolf on the first down play, so it's 2nd down and 7 for Dupree. They're in Stanley County territory at the 48. 9:03 left. Stanley County's offense working well tonight. They're leading 34-8. Colton Brady has 2 touchdown runs. Brock Zabe has 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Barrett Schweitzer and 1 to Chase Hansen. In a game where Stanley County scored on their first 2 possessions, they've led ever since. 2nd and 7, Dupree at Stanley County's 48-yard line from left to right. Right below us, line up at the right hash. Birkland's the man in motion, and a handoff doesn't get much of anywhere, maybe a yard or so, wrapped up by Aaron Cantu is Cameron Declan. He's able to gain a yard to the 47 of Stanley County, but it's coming in small bits here still for Dupree. But trying to work on their game, not putting the ball in the air a lot. So Cody Eaton's plan is just to say, let's work on what we want to do and keep controlling the ball, even though the scoreboard's not in our favor. It's not. It's Stanley County leading Dupree 34-8. Just under 8 minutes to play. Dupree converted a moment ago, 3 of 9 on third down. They're 3rd and 6 at Stanley County's 47. They have to hurry. The count from the back judge is on. Only 3 seconds, 2 to snap it. And somebody moved. Yep, Dupree player moved. Fletcher Birkland made a motion. He was on that left wing, but he made a motion forward, and that'll set Dupree back 5 with their 5th penalty of the game. And it'll put Dupree back at their 48 and bring up 3rd and 11
Tigers right back up to the line of scrimmage, a tight formation with McClellan in the center, stood back behind him.
4 penalties on Dupree. Here is a toss left to White Wolf. Cuts to midfield. Tackle broken, 45 of Stanley County, but brought down short of the first down at the 44. A little pitch back. Good play by White Wolf to make the catch, and Cuborn made it. Stop. We referred to him in the pregame. We haven't seen him much on offense, but he made a good play defensively right there. His name is Quentin, but he wants to be known by Q, so that's what we'll call him. Gain was 8, leaving Dupree 4th and 3 at the Stanley County 44 with 7 minutes to play. Stanley County in control of this game, leading 34-8. McClellan comes under center with a wing right, split backs behind him, no wideouts. At the right hash, back to throw. Little lefty catches, throws to Berquin, 40-yard line, first down, 38, tackle broken, 35, breaks free. Fletcher Berquin's at the 30, to the 20, to the Stanley County 10, and to the end zone. A little screenplay turns into a 44-yard touchdown. From Quate McClellan to Fletcher Berquin. And about 40 yards after that catch. There's again a big open space right down the middle. And Dupree has scored with 6:35 to play to cut Stanley County's lead to 34-14. Well, there's another long drive. Dupree had the ball over 5 minutes. They will try the extra point here with Carson Farley. Bobby Brewer is the holder. Snap good. Hold is good. The kick floats over and good. And we'll take a break. 6:35 remaining. Stanley County's lead over Dupree is now 34-15 at Ole Williamson Field. And we'll return in 30 seconds here on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Good drive by Dupree. They go 78 yards in 7 plays, taking 5 minutes and 15 seconds. On 4th down, the 44-yard touchdown pass from Quayton McCullen to Fletcher Berquin. And the extra point by Carson Farley.
Deep once again for your Buffaloes, number 7.
And it cuts into Stanley County's lead, which is now 34-15. So Dupree with 2 long drives in the second half, only one of them ending in points. So Dupree will see if they try anything here. Well, maybe, because they're going to have Treg Thorstensen kick off. 19 points down, 6.5 minutes left. Not a whole lot to lose at this point. Hansen and Schweitzer are standing back at their 20. But there's the possibility that this may not reach them. Let's see what Dupree tries to do here. Yep, they do kick a little squibber, and it's fallen upon by Q Bourne at his 48. Well, the idea was not bad at all by Dupree, but it skipped right to Q Bourne. And Stanley County will start at their 48 with 6:35 remaining and leading in this game by a score of 34-15. And for the offense, easily the best game of the year. 323 yards total to this point. 163 yards rushing, 160 passing. Great night for Brock Zig. Great night receiving for Barrett Schweitzer. Stanley County's 1st and 10 from their 48-yard line. Dupree bringing 11 players within about 3 yards of the line of scrimmage, trying to stuff the run, and they do on first down. Holding the ball carrier to about a yard gain. That was Schweitzer. To his 49. What Schweitzer has done is receive the ball well tonight. 2 touchdown catches among his 4 catches for 128 yards. Second and 9 for Stanley County from their 49. Still 6 minutes left. Stanley County up 19 at 34-15. Cash Richardson with the big fourth quarter last week is brought down at his 45 with great pursuit by Bobby Brewer.
And we have a turnover.
And he lost the ball, and Brewer is able to pick it up.
First and 10, Dupree at the Stanley County.
So Stanley County turns it over for the third time tonight. And they will have it at the 45-yard line of Stanley County. Trick Thorstensen was the one who recovered it. And with 5:51 left, and Dupree's got to think, hey, there's still a little chance here, but let's see if they're methodical again or if they're trying to move the ball quickly. Yeah, they've got 3 men to the right on 1st and 10 at the Stanley County 45, down 34-15. McClellan with a little screen to the left side. This one is caught by Brewer, but Weston Prince is right there to stop him. It's complete, but it's for a loss of a yard.
But for a loss of about a yard. So they'll bring up 2nd and 11. Good play by the defense.
Weston Prince with good pursuit there, and it's 2nd and 11 for Dupree at the Stanley County 46. And Dupree goes back into their huddle after Clayton McClellan came to the sideline to receive the play, and still some time left, 5:18, but it's a 3-score deficit for Dupree. Stanley County leads 34-15. Take their time getting the line of scrimmage now. They send 3 receivers to the right. 2nd and 11 at the Stanley County 46 for the Dupree Tigers. Snap is back to McClellan. Scrambles, the lefty wants to throw. Finds White Wolf at the 40 of Stanley County. 35 right sideline, 30. Makes a man miss. 25 down inside the 25 by Hanson, but it's first down Dupree. Good moves there. That freshman White Wolf looks like he's going to be a good player.
At the Stanley County Buffalo's 23-yard line.
The gain is to the 24-yard line of Stanley County, 22 yards. First down Dupree.
They've
had 6 of them in the second half now after only 2 in the first half. 4:53 left, and the clock stopped as the play went out of bounds. First and 10 Dupree, Stanley County 24. Trying to make their way back into the game. They're down 34-15. High snap. Back to McClellan. The lefty throws down the middle, and this one's caught inside the 5-yard line by Brewer. Brought down just short of the end zone by Schweitzer, but a big play there from
number 7, Barrett Schweitzer.
McClellan to Brewer makes it first and goal for Dupree at the 4-yard line of Stanley County after a gain of 20. And Dupree with the 3-score deficit, but there's still 4:33 remaining. Clock running. But Dupree, if they score here, can still make this game of some interest.
All right,
2 receivers, 2 each way. First and goal for Dupree at the Stanley County 4-yard line. McClellan with a handoff, and that's the big man, Lemke. Richardson trying to bring him down. He moves his way forward just short of the goal line.
He'll be short of the goal line, maybe down to about the 3-yard line. Maybe 2.
A couple of yards there for him.
Looked like about a 2-yard gain.
Second down and goal, but
Dupree
needed to score on that play because the time continues to run. 3:55 left. Stanley County 34, Dupree 15. Dupree is second and goal, call at the 3-yard line of Stanley County.
Up the ball. Heavy and tight formation.
Back in the huddle, and now McClellan is under center.
In the backfield.
And they fake the handoff and sprinting to the left side, open and unimpeded into the end zone is Clayton McClellan for the touchdown. The play fake there, and McClellan just bounced outside and scored. Still 3:33 left. Stanley County's lead is cut to 34-21. So a little bit more urgency on that drive by Dupree. And now they're within 13. Still a couple of scores down, but still with all their timeouts, and you know what they're going to try again, most likely on the kickoff coming up. First, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for the 2-point conversion. No matter what happens after this, there's still 2 scores down, so It's going to take a lot for Dupree to work their way back, but they're trying. A roll right by McClellan on the 2-point conversion. The lefty throws to the right side, dive in the right corner, and the catch is made for 2.
Good. Caught by number 32, I believe.
Braden Turvine-Smith with a nice diving catch for the 2-point conversion. And don't go anywhere just yet. 3:33 to play. Stanley County's lead is now 34-23 over Dupree. And we'll return in 30 seconds on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union's recreational loan special is in full swing with rates as low as 2.25% APR and terms as long as 15 years. Now is your chance to get into that new or used boat, jet ski, camper, motorcycle, UTV, or ATV you've been dreaming about. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and let the girls at Owyhee Federal Credit Union make that dream a reality.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Again, Dupree takes advantage of a turnover, this time a fumble. It's 5 plays, 45 yards, 2:18, ending in the McClellan keeper. They go for 2 and make it. Stanley County's lead is down to 34-23 now with 3:33 left, and you can probably figure what'll happen again here for Dupree. They tried the onside kick a moment ago, didn't work. And they have Thorstensen again. Fred Thorstensen to kick, but they've got Richardson up front there. They've got Weston Prince. Caden Montana's up front there, guys that
the Dupree Tigers
they want to have handle the ball
on the field
if it's kicked right to them, but Dupree is going to use the first of their 3 second-half timeouts to talk about this. So while they do, why don't we take a pause for station identification?
Driven by the that moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS.
County's lead over Dupree is 34-23. Colton Brady has 2 touchdown runs for Stanley County, 3 touchdown passes for Brock Zabe, 2 to Barrett Schweitzer, 1 to Chase Hansen. Clayton McClellan, Trek Thorstensen have touchdown runs, and McClellan a touchdown pass also for Dupree. And you would imagine another onside kick is coming. Thorstensen has it on the tee and puts a little pop-up kick to Hansen, who comes up on it at his own 40 and is back to the 41. Well, that's pretty smart by Stanley County to bring Hansen all the way up there. He's normally a deep man.
Looked like number 10, T. Birkland.
That is pretty clever. And get a guy with very good hands on that football. T. Birkland brought him down after a gain of a yard. So Stanley County does have it at their 40.
So it'll be Buffalo
and now they just want to move the ball on the ground here and move those chains and wrap this one up and not make it nerve-wracking. Stanley County's lead was 34-8 over Dupree. Now it's 34-23. 3:40 to play. From right to left on their 40. Stanley County's 1st and 10. Brock Zabe is back to throw. Going for Hansen down the middle, just out of his reach. Well covered, too, at the Dupree 43 by Trey Whitewolf.
For the Buffaloes.
But the ball just out of the reach of Hansen. Wouldn't have been 6, but it would have been a pretty good gain. And that stops the clock with 3:16 to play. And Stanley County now knowing you want to move the football here, and you wonder if they'll go to the running game. They tried to surprise Dupree with a first down pass. 2nd and 10 from their 40. Brock Zabe under center with the stretch handoff left side. Brady, a lot of room. 45, he's to midfield. To the left numbers at the 40 of Dupree. To the 30. Left sideline 25. He's brought down finally at the Dupree 20. Colton Brady is well over 100 yards now. Brewer and Whitewolf were able to stop him, but not until he made it all the way to the 21-yard line of Dupree. There are 39 yards more for Colton Brady and 135 yards rushing unofficially for Colton on just 12 carries. And at the 21 of Dupree, and that clock runs again for Stanley County, now with 2:50 to play. They're up 11, and they know a score would absolutely, almost certainly, clinch this one.
Just a little over 2.5
First and 10, Stanley County, Dupree's 21. Clock runs 2:37 left. Stanley County 34, Dupree 23, under about a half moon on the banks of the Bad River. Zabe is under center. I backfield behind Brock. First man, it's Schweitzer, big move. Left side, 10, 5, dives forward, just short of the end zone. White Wolf saved a touchdown, but Barrett Schweitzer has put Stanley County in the red zone, and it's first down and goal.
First and goal, 20 White Wolf.
Enormous hole for Barrett, who might have opened it up a little bit himself. And he just ran it.
First and goal, Buffaloes.
Inside the 5. Down to about the 2-yard line. $218 yards by our count on the ground now for Stanley County in this game. First and goal from the Dupree 2.
Under center, I-backs behind. He flanker Hansen
Brock
to the
Zabe,
right.
again, I formation behind him. Schweitzer, it's started by Brady, and it's Schweitzer again, up the
Schweitzer
middle.
pounds it in behind his line for a
To the end
touchdown.
zone, Barrett Schweitzer
Buffalo.
has a Stanley County touchdown with 1:33 left to probably salt this game away. A 2-minute drive for Stanley County to probably seal it. Schweitzer has the rushing touchdown, and Stanley County's lead is now 40-23. As that offense is not far from 400 yards by our count, 380. Even though Dupree has snapped the ball 6 more times tonight, Stanley County has racked up the yardage, and it's 220 yards on the ground. You know the Buffs like that number. They go for 2 with Zabe under center. Brock hands it. Why not? Schweitzer again. He just scored 6. Now he scores 2 more. We'll take a break with 1:33 left, and Stanley County clamps down on this game. They lead Dupree by a score of 42-23. Back in 30 seconds on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
See website for license details.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
And this is going to be another tough night because we only have one T-shirt to give, and there are several guys on Stanley County that are worthy of one. Barrett Schweitzer with that score to end a 4-play, 60-yard drive in 2 minutes after another onside kick failed for Dupree. Well, big play with the 39-yard run for Brady on that drive set up Schweitzer's score.
And Brewer deep.
Tyler Leiferman will kick. White Wolf and Brewer standing back at around their 12. But Stanley County has it to a 3-score lead again at 19 with 1:33 left.
Brewer gets a handle.
Brewer
He got the return.
backs up to about his 13-yard line, 20, 25, still going, 30, 35, 40. Robbie Brewer's to midfield, and he's finally dragged down at the 45-yard line of Stanley County by Landon Bain. Makes another special teams play and may have saved a score right there. Bobby Brewer with a terrific return.
Richardson comes in
all the way to the 45-yard line of Stanley County.
But once again, Brewer
Dupree's played pretty hard tonight. They've had some mistakes that have hurt them.
They'll have it 1st and 10.
But a team that, and they showed it with the lead against Faith in their opener, much more competitive. Only 83 seconds left. They have 2 receivers each way for Clayton McClellan at quarterback. 1st and 10 at the Stanley County 45. 4-man front. They just hand off White Wolf. This good player, a freshman. Left side 40. Cuts left 35. 30-yard line. Breaks a tackle. He is down near the 28 or 7 of Stanley County, but it's a first down. Chase Hansen was able to stop White Wolf. But Trey Whitewolf with a good
Looks like
run.
he's going to be down at about the 25-yard line. It'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Tigers with 1:13 remaining.
Down to a minute 13 to play. And Dupree able to open up the hole right there. It's down at the 27. That's a gain of 18 yards. 1st and 10 for Dupree. Clock runs again, a minute left.
All right, the Tigers
just run their offense here, 2 receivers each way. The outcome has been decided, really. McClellan, he's a lefty. He scrambles, still wants to throw. Goes long right for Brewer. He caught it wide open at the 5 for a Dupree touchdown. Dupree got way behind 2 Stanley County defenders there. And Bobby Brewer has the 27-yard touchdown reception. And it is the 2nd touchdown pass of the game for Quate McClellan. 45 seconds to play, and we thought we'd seen the last points. No, we haven't. Now 42-29 for Dupree, and again, you know what's going to come up in a moment. But Dupree will try for 2 first. 2 receivers each way with Quate McClellan under center.
Back behind McClellan in the backfield.
Whitewolf. And the handoff is to him, and he is pitching it back as he's tackled to Thorstensen, but then he is brought down hard back at about the 15-yard line by Barrett Schweitzer. Pretty good idea by Whitewolf, who knew he was going down, was able to lateral it back to McClellan, but then Barrett Schweitzer was there waiting for him. So the 2-pointer no good. We'll keep it here with 45 seconds left. Stanley County now 42-29 over Dupree. There have been 37 points in the 4th quarter of this game.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
2 plays, 45 yards, took 48 seconds. McClellan to Brewer for the last 27. Stanley County's lead now 42-29 over Dupree. Craig Thorstensen again to kick, and again everybody in Stanley County and a few others around know what's coming here. If not an onside, maybe a little pooch or pop-up, and they just kick it straight ahead. And just falling down upon it wisely at his own 25 is Paxton Deal.
Stanley County's ball.
And now just 45 seconds for Stanley County to run off here.
It'll be Buffalo ball, 25-yard line.
And I would imagine, you remember the first play of the last possession, they went to the air. I'd be a little surprised to see that here. Still 2 timeouts for Dupree, but really nothing at this point the Tigers can do. Stanley County will have win number 1 in 2022 with a big offensive effort. They're going to be just a little bit short of 400 yards unless they do something big here, which you wouldn't think so, with this game in hand. So they'll go into the bye week with a pretty good feeling. They will run a play with Schweitzer, who bounces off one tackle and is across the 35, and he's down to the 40-yard line. Schweitzer had been bounced back about 3 yards, found another hole right up the middle, and ran it all the way to his 40.
Blockers kept blocking for him.
Oh, that'll be the last first down of the night probably for the Buffs.
15 yards.
As there are only 33 seconds to play and that clock runs. Coming up in our post game, we'll have a Bauman Lumber player of the game. We'll go over stats. We'll go over other scores too. 22 seconds left. Stanley County only has to snap the ball one more time, and they'll be 1 and 2. Very solid effort by the Buffaloes on their home field. In fact, they may not have to snap it again as it's down to 10 seconds, and they're still standing in the huddle. In fact, it's over as the clock will count down to 2 and to 1, and the Stanley County Buffaloes are winners for the first time in 2022. Big plays by the defense in the first half.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
But the Stanley County Buffaloes with their strongest game in 3 so far, and they're winners for the first time at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. Their first win of 2022 is 42-29 over the Dupree Tigers. This is the Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg postgame. Stanley County scored each of the first 2 times they had the football tonight. First drive from the start of the game took 1:59. A touchdown pass from Brock Zabe to Chase Hansen of 10 yards. 2-pointer no good, 6-0 SC. Dupree went 3 and out. Stanley County scored again on their next possession. 35-yard drive after a short punt ended in a Colton Brady 5-yard touchdown run. 2 again, no good. 12-0 Stanley County. But the Buffs had an interception the third time they had the ball. Dupree at a short field. They took advantage. A 30-yard drive ended with a Treg Thorstensen touchdown run and a good 2-point conversion. And late in the first quarter, just under 2 minutes left, Stanley County's lead was down to 12-8. But twice in the second quarter, Brock Zabe found Barrett Schweitzer. First, on a 4th down play from 30 yards out with 7:10 left in the half. 2-pointer good, 20-0 Stanley County. And then on a 3rd down play with 3:04 left in the half, 59-yard play from Zabe to Schweitzer. 2-pointer no good, but Stanley County led 26-8, and that was the Buffaloes' halftime lead. Third quarter was scoreless. Fourth quarter had a lot. Dupree got themselves back in this game. First with 6.5 minutes left, Clayton McClellan found Fletcher Berkwin with a 44-yard touchdown. Extra point made it 34-15 Stanley County. Stanley County turned it over, and Dupree turned it into points. Clayton McClellan with the keeper for the touchdown with 3:33 left from 3 yards out. 2-pointer good. Stanley County's lead was down to 11 at 34-23. But then, after an onside kick, or at least a short kick, didn't work, Barrett Schweitzer scored from 2 yards out. Colton Brady, a big run on that possession to help set it up. The two-pointer good, 42-23, Stanley County, 1:33 left, but Dupree had it back one more time and scored one more time. The 27-yard touchdown pass from Quate McClellan to Bobby Brewer with 45 seconds left, the two no good. The final points of the game, Stanley County defeats Dupree by a score of 42-29 and has relatively easily their best offensive game of their three so far, just short of 400 yards of offense by our count, which is most unofficial, but 395 yards tonight for Stanley County. 235 on the ground, and you know that will please Max Foth and his staff. 160 passing. Dupree, 264 with a lot in the second half. In fact, they snapped the ball 7 more times than SC did. Dupree with 49 plays from scrimmage, Stanley County 42. 59 yards rushing for Dupree, 205 passing. On third down, Stanley County 3 of 6. Dupree was 3 of 10. But Stanley County, who had gone in the red zone 0 for 2 in the first couple of games, went 4 for 4, all of them touchdowns tonight. Time of possession way in favor of Dupree. Well, they had 2 long drives in the second half. They had the ball 30 minutes and 17 seconds. Stanley County, 17:43. 5 sacks by Stanley County defensively. Colton Brady with a big game on the ground for SC, 135 yards on 12 carries with the 2 touchdowns. Barrett Schweitzer 7 for 43 in that late score. Paxton Deal 2 for 34. Chase Hansen 5 for 27. Cash Richardson 1, but it was for -4. Brock Zabe 8 of 15 passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but 160 yards, and he was not sacked tonight. Schweitzer 4 catches, 128 yards, 2 scores. Chase Hansen 2 catches for 10 and the 1 score. Blaze Frost 1 for 16. Paxton Deal 1 for 6. For Dupree, the freshman Trey Whitewolf, good-looking young player, 37 yards for him on 9 carries. Braden Turveen-Smith had 26 yards on 6 carries, 2 for 7 for Matthew Lemke. Fletcher Birkeland 1 for 4. Bobby Brewer 7, but for only 4 yards. Quate McClellan 2 carries for 2. He was sacked once. Cameron Decla 1 carry, 1 yard. Trek Thorstensen, who started at quarterback for Dupree, 7 carries, but -22. He was sacked 4 times. Stanley County with 5 sacks in this game. McClellan was 8 of 9 passing. I would think he might get the nod at Timberlake next week. 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Thorstensen 2 for 5, 35 yards with an interception. Whitewolf had 3 catches for 48. Brewer 3 for 46 and a score. Fletcher Birkeland 1 for 44. That was that touchdown. McClellan playing a wideout earlier in the game, 1 for 31. Turveen Smith 1 for 23. Brandon Jewett 1 catch for 13 yards. There were turnovers. Stanley County had 3 of them in this game, 2 interceptions and 1 lost fumble. Dupree turned it over 1 time, but unofficially 5 sacks for Stanley County, 1 for Chase Hansen, Cash Richardson, Noah Baldwin, Erin Cantu, and Barrett Schweitzer, and 10 tackles for losses for the Buffaloes in this game, and the interceptions by Paxton Deal, his 3rd of the year, and Barrett Schweitzer, his 1st. The Buffaloes now have 5 interceptions. They had 3 a couple of weeks ago against Sully Buttes. But it all adds up to a Stanley County 42-29 victory over Dupree. Got to think a little bit about our Bauman Lumber Player of the Game. Who gets the T-shirt? I'll have the decision for you when we return to Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup? Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Akers only get 1 to give out. Schweitzer was so good. Zabe was so steady at quarterback. You could get to a couple of those guys on that defense. But, Jody helped me make that decision. I think he's right. It's Colton Brady, the senior running back, with big runs in the second half. One that set up the touchdown by Schweitzer late. But they've been looking for Colton Brady to emerge in his first 2 games, a total of 70 yards on 27 carries. Tonight for Colton Brady, 135 yards on 12 carries with the 2 scores. It'll be Colton Brady with the T-shirt for his accomplishment. named as our Bauman Lumber Player of the Game and most deserving for one of the few seniors that Stanley County has. So the Buffaloes, with the victory, improve now to 1-2. Before we leave you, let's take a look around the scoreboard on this Friday. Again, this is the third week for 11B and 9-man, second week for the top 3 11-man classifications. Stanley County with this victory improving to 1-2, he says, stalling before the thing with the scores comes up for him. And Dupree now 0-3. All right, in 9-man football, by the way, speaking of bottom, we mentioned then they're the Buffalo's next opponent in 2 weeks. They fell to Elkton Lake Benton tonight or last night, that was, in Tyndall, 30-14. Third quarter in White River, it's Jones County leading the White River Tigers 16-8. Both teams looking for a second win in a row. Gregory, those Gorillas looking strong, second ranked in 9A, and Drop Platte Geddes to 0-2 with a 27-6 victory tonight. That was in Platte. Kimball White Lake, good job. They gave, the Wildcats gave the Howard Tigers all they wanted, but the top-ranked team in 9A, Howard, hangs on at home for a 9-6 win. And the top team in 9B, however, fell tonight. That was Canastota losing at home to Viborg Hurley. That score was 20-14. Phillip maybe on their way to being 2-0. They're leading Bennett County and Phillip 40-13. Still 8 minutes left in the first half, but the Scotties are putting up the points tonight. Other Central South Dakota teams in action this evening. Lyman leading Kadoka area in pressure with 7 minutes to play in a matchup of 2-0 teams, and a good one there. It's 28-14, Lyman on top. Timberlake, after losing to Harriet Selby area, where they're leading in Newell tonight over the Irrigators, Panthers lead 38-14 with under a minute to play in the third quarter. Harriet Selby area, we mentioned their win over Timberlake, and they won big over Lemon McIntosh in Harriet tonight. That final score was 60-6. And Potter County didn't go well against Sully Buttes last week for the Battlers, not going any better tonight. At home against Faulkton area, 56-16, the Trojans lead with 2 minutes to play in that game. And speaking of Sully Buttes, they're now 3-0. They beat Stanley County, then defeated Potter County. Tonight, they won in Langford over Langford area, 52-16. Tom Moore's team, the new head coach in Sully Buttes, off to an excellent start at 3-0. They have Landon Hepker back. That team looking pretty good. 11B Miller Highmore Harrell with their second straight loss as they fell to Jim Miller in Menno by a score of 18-0. Winner, what do you think? 26 wins in a row now for the top-ranked Warriors in 11B after a 62-8 win at Webster area. Again, that winning streak, remember, began on this field against Stanley County a couple of years ago when Stanley County was still an 11-man program. Chamberlain is on the board, but they're down big to Dakota Valley in North Sioux City, 40-8, 10 minutes left. Darren Boyle has the finish of that game, 94.5, 100.5 KPLO. 11 AA, no trouble at all for the Pierre Governors tonight. Top-ranked team now has 102 points in their first two games. After losing the previous two regular season games to Brookings, they stomped the Bobcats tonight at Dana J. Dykehouse Stadium, 48-0. Rapid City Stevens in the top five, and they swamped Douglas and Box Elder 66-8. Watertown at home beat Huron 34-19. Yankton, that's a strong-looking team. Bucks defeated Spearfish at Lyle-Hare Stadium at Black Hill State by a score of 38-0. Mitchell against a state-ranked Sturgis team in Mitchell tomorrow night, and T-Area will play Aberdeen Central also tomorrow evening. 11 AAA, Sioux Falls Lincoln at Howard Wood Field earlier beat Rapid City Central. That final was 56-14. We told you about Stevens' win, ranked now in 11 AAA. Top ranked, how about Sioux Falls Jefferson? Second year of the program, coming off the win over Harrisburg. It's no fluke. They beat Washington tonight at Howard Wood Field, 49-0. Harrisburg and Brandon Valley, the competitors in the 11 AAA championship game last year, 0-1 as they're set to play in Harrisburg tomorrow night. And Roosevelt will play O'Gorman also tomorrow at McEnany Field. you're interested in the Twins, I'll bet, and to see if they have a chance to move closer to that American League Central lead or possibly tie the Guardians of Cleveland. The Twins in action tonight against the White Sox in Chicago. And they were ahead earlier, and they are now tied with the White Sox. They're 2-2 as they play in the bottom of the 7th inning. If they can win, they would move into a tie with Cleveland for the American League Central lead because the Guardians dropped their third straight tonight, 6-1 at home to Seattle. Twins and the White Sox. Twins back on KGFX tomorrow, and that'll start with Inside Twins on Sunday at noon, but tomorrow first 5:30 for the second game of that series. A reminder again, Stanley County's next action is 2 weeks from today. They and we will be in Tyndall as the Buffs will take on the Bonham Cavaliers. Again, make note of that start time on Friday, September 16th. A little bit of an earlier kick, so we'll be with you at 4:30 on Friday, September 16th, as the Buffs will try to improve to 2-2. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to keep your eyes on the road, not on your phone. And on this Labor Day weekend, please make sure, if you are traveling, make sure to do so safely. High school football on 1060 AM and 103.1 FM KGFX, brought to you by Yesway, Avera St. Mary's Hospital, First Dakota National Bank, Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Pierre Regional Airport, Access Health, Fort Pierre, Fisher Rounds and Associates Insurance and Real Estate, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Ferding Electric, and Venture Communications. And these in-game sponsors help bring you high school football here on KGFX. Potsdam Agency, State Farm Insurance, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Montana Dakota Utilities, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, Lynn's Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre, Agtegra, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Bauman Lumber, and Wagner Auto. Our thanks to the folks here at Stanley County for, as usual, their great hospitality. Thanks also to our studio coordinator, Trinity Pearson. And thanks also to the mayor himself, Jody Brozick, taking care of our video. And our best to Brian Menning, as he is a little under the weather right now. We'll see him again later on. But Jody, thank you very much for coming up and helping out tonight. I'm David Pearl. Stanley County Buffalo's offense didn't need a lot of help. Defense was fine too, but the best game of the 3 so far for Stanley County ends up in win number 1 for 2022. Final score one more time on the Wagner Auto scoreboard at Ole Williamson Field with Stanley County 42, Dupree 29. Thank you for listening and watching. Have a great and safe Labor Day weekend, and good night from the banks of the Bad River in Fort Pierre.